Run the
That
intro. It's like no.
that run that shit, Turbo. Nah, so okay. So we should be live, y'all. Um Here we go. I know that a few people were talking about cryptic beforehand, said we had a good flow. So I said, hey, run it the fuck back.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all see the title,
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying? Y'all see it. We're talking about Superman. Now we both have seen it. So we're gonna try to keep it as spoiled light as possible. As possible. But I can't give y'all any promises. Essentially. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, yeah. Like look, we
I'm gonna
already
try.
everybody already seen it. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. But there's no guarantee. I can tell you that right now. It's no guarantee. That's what it
If it's a
is.
spoiler, I'd be like, spoiler warning. You know, mute right now. Don't leave, but mute right now.
But mute right now. Don't leave and mute right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mute right now for sure. And at the end, with we obviously with this system, we can go ahead and we'll be taking comments and all that stuff towards the end, essentially. So I'm interested to see what everybody take on it, the people that have seen it, and so forth. But let me go ahead and get this link out to a few people, and we gonna start making this shit happen. I think Pac just sent something too. Give me a
Mhm.
second. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, did you see what Pat sent? Pat,
Where
well,
he
he
sent it.
says he sent something. I don't know. I think he sent it in the messages. Oh no, on that man. Oh, he sent me a message to the GTA server. Yeah, that's happening soon too, y'all. We're going to jump on GTA RP
Shit, if we
very
can, I'm trying to hop on
very
that bitch
soon.
tonight.
I
Tonight.
mean, it's real quick, bro. Like I expected it to be a little different, but nah, I was in there and then I thought I joined. Like that was just that. It was real simple. I'm just making
All
sure,
right.
like I said, I get the link out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking with us, of course, and let them know that we talking Superman. Go ahead, everyone. All right. PC. We gotta create our own GTA server. Yeah, RP. Look, man, I don't know at what point in time that is allowed, but actually, you know what? Let me throw up these comments, man. Let me throw up these comments so we can see, man. You feel
That's what I
me?
was saying. I was looking for that. Where?
Yeah, no, there we go. So now we can throw up these comments.
I
So
gotta
we'll talk
connect
about
it.
the RP shit for sure.
Damn. They want a lot.
Um,
Hold on.
you said they want a lot.
Yeah, hold on. I'm
Yeah.
connecting my YouTube joint right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I like this joint right here. That's why I like this joint right here. Like it's quick. It's quick. All right.
All right, I think we good.
We
Okay, yeah, there
okay.
we go. There we go. I can see it now. Why the fuck? So he messaged her on Twitch, but I wasn't able to see it until I signed into YouTube. That's some bullshit.
What you mean? Oh yeah.
So
Hell
I can
yeah.
see his shit now.
Oh no, cause I enabled it. That's why.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha,
yeah, I can
gotcha.
enable and shit like that. So that's the biggest thing. So live stream will show up on StreamYard as an example. Okay. All right. So I mean, as long as their stuff is showing, that's good.
Mhm.
And RIP, my bad text. It's all good. Came up. It's all good, player. I appreciate you. So all right. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's go ahead and get into this Superman shit. You
Mhm.
know. So rating outright. We talked about it a little bit already. Um, what's your rating? I want this rating straight though. I don't want no. I don't want no. This happened. This is compared to this. No, 1 out of 10. What is the rating?
So I slept on it after seeing it, and I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a low 9, like a high 8.
A low 9, high 8.
Yeah, low 9.
All right, nah, bro. Now, see, you dancing around again.
All
You're dancing
right, hey,
around
look. All right,
again.
straight,
All
straight.
right,
Look, straight. I give it a 9. I give it a 9. I give it a 9.
9.
Mm,
Okay,
Give it a 9.
okay. 7.9,
That's a high.
7.9,
That's a high. You
eight
said
point
8,
five.
8.5. That's a high. See them solid numbers right there. They know what they talk about.
First of all, Pack, nigga, I said solid. All right, it's either at 8
Nigga said,
or it's a
ain't no
9.
points
So I'm gonna round your shit over to an
to an
8.
8. Yeah.
Black Dynamite, I'm gonna put
So
that
that's
shit
a
to an
9.
8.
Ah, this
I
nigga
don't
taking it
know.
away.
I don't know. I'm, you know, I'll let him decide. I'll let him decide. Maybe I should avoid these spoilers. Hey,
No,
in my
we're
world.
not spoiling. We're not spoiling
Okay,
right now.
9 out of 10. Hey, no, hey, Black
See?
Dynamite. He
Niggas know
said
what
what
they
he
talk
said.
about.
Okay, all right. So look, okay. Well, so we'll try to talk around it the best way we
Mm.
can. For you all that haven't seen it, I personally think it's still worth the watch. I have a great reason why I said 8.5. Man, well, you need to just jump on these pods then, man.
Yup.
Sundays.
Yup.
You are the DC guy. Nate just told me he's a DC guy. So
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. But yeah, he's a DC guy.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, that's what it is. So okay, hold on.
You
We're
said
going
run that
crazy now.
shit.
Run that shit.
Need
I
to
have
see it.
no need to see it. Damn, wait. Hey, you see the name. You see the name.
Hey,
He's a
bro.
motherfucker. He's a motherfucker for sure. I mean, okay. So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do like. I think it's a dangerous thing to kind of play with people that don't know. You're there. Obviously, he's expecting you to know about Superman. That's something that was said. That's something been established.
Yeah.
Um, oh shit, came on back in the way. This is a crazy combo. D Wade
Yeah.
the bastard, and then we got him backed up by K Mob. That's how crazy work. It's a combo. But no, dead ass. I think that it's a dangerous thing to play with people that don't watch, that haven't watched Superman or not a huge fan of Superman. Obviously,
Yeah.
we've seen two ones and it's been around for ages. So I mean, I think it's a slippery slope. To Wade point we spoke earlier, I think it's kind of can be unfair to pick and have people pick for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big thing. But
You
well, I
mean
know
on
we
the
spoke.
terms of like already knowing Superman
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then like just going into the movie? Yeah, I can see that.
yeah. I mean, interesting fact though,
Mm.
that apparently was not a fact. They were saying that in the beginning of the movie, just a quick spoiler, but it's not really a big spoiler. And they gave you a little rundown with
Yep.
words in the beginning.
Yep.
Um, so apparently it was like that because the gentleman that's playing Superman is actually a big Star Wars fan.
I did not know that.
So that's why he wanted to read off the way he did. Yep. So apparently they begged about it.
Oh. I see. Yeah. Okay. Because I did get that kind of vibe. This is like kind of like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that I think that's I think that's the biggest thing. I think that's the biggest thing.
So you saying you wouldn't, you, I mean, you already know who Superman is. So you're saying you wish they would have actually gone a little bit more like before, like him already being established?
mm, I I think I think that what Tone said earlier, right? I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mad at this, but
Mm-hmm.
starting this off like this, right? You can
Mm-hmm.
possibly go back and do an origin story if they really need be.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Take I never really thought about it like that. Figure out what's the storyline they like the most, then boom, we go back. So I mean after hearing that, that kind of changed my perspective. So shout out to Tone, Mr. Lock
Mm-hmm.
the City. He's on there usually when we talk about sports and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that was insight for him. So I can't take his credit for that one. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. So my opinion on it was, as a DC fan, and anybody else can back me up that's a DC fan, bro. We is not we is like 0 for 1,000, bro. We batting 1,000 right now. Like we is not winning in any category right now. So I honestly was going into this optimistic because of how James Gunn, and we talked about this last weekend about how James Gunn has done Guardians of the Galaxy. I think he did a phenomenal job with those three movies. They all hit in each in their own different ways, but they all hit for me. So him coming over and taking over DC, I was optimistic. I was kind of curious of how they was going to do it. And with them starting off, like, come on now, you got it. I'll give it to the average people that don't. If you don't know who Superman is, it's crazy work. But if you don't know, you don't really. I see your point where it's like you kind of gotta know who he is, but like even
Mhm.
going in, you realize who Superman is. He's a hero. Like he's a Boy Scout hero. Like the movie doesn't go into it where it's like he's already fought like someone like Darkseid or like some big villain. He's fought some people, and as you see in the movie, no spoilers, but you see he's interacted with Lex and everything, so there was that tension, but it wasn't to the point where it was like Lex being
Mhm.
like a big bad or like something like that. So there
Yeah.
was some tension there. He hasn't fought, it seemed like he hadn't fought a big bad. It's kind of similar to, how do I compare it? It's like the Batman movie. The Batman movie was set up before niggas knew that he was Batman. Like the niggas wasn't calling him Batman in the
Right.
movie. So that was kind of an origin story for Batman. This movie skipped that and was like, okay, he's Superman, but he's not well established.
Right.
So there's
It's
still,
just earlier.
yeah, there's still time for him to grow. It's just not that far along because I think literally in the at the beginning this whatever the fuck it was, but I think it did say like he had been called Superman for 3 years, so he's only been Superman for
Been
3 years.
Superman
It
for
just
3 years.
wasn't that, yeah, it was nothing crazy outlandish. So I will give them that. Like I think you said Batman movie was
It's
year
a year
two.
too. Yeah. So Batman.
So
So yeah, but
yeah.
that's the thing though. But he's supposed to be. I mean, that's the same thing I was going to bring up.
Mhm.
Uh, that's the thing that I was going to bring up, Dynamite. Here's the thing that I understand that because you also know how strongly I feel about Peterson Batman. So me and you have had those
Yeah.
talks multiple times.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
as far as what Dynamite said in the first one about the established James Gunn said this, and don't get me
Mhm.
wrong, I get that. But here's the thing. The MCU or DCU really hasn't been about comic book fans. You saying that, I agree. I think that Cryptic agrees as
Yeah.
well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the universe itself is not just only for us. So I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but at the same time, if someone complains about it, I can kind of see that. But I think that the trade-off with this one is they showed so many different characters. Like to
Mhm.
me, this felt like an episode of Justice League Unlimited,
Yes. Yes.
and that's
Yes.
good. We
Yes.
grew up on that, and that
Yes.
was fire.
Yes.
That is fire. So I mean, to me, I have zero issues with that approach, honestly. So
Like like the
yeah, go ahead.
entire movie, I was sitting there like, bro, I was telling like I was telling you, James, me and Flip was in that bit cracking up because I was like, bro, Flip, this feels just like don't get me wrong. Would I've liked it to been a different Lex? Yes, I would have liked it to been a different Lex. I think from here, I'm not gonna spoil it. By the way it ended, he has time to grow. We gonna see like hating ass Lex. Like he was already doing that throughout the movie. That nigga was hating. That nigga was hate. Like, bro, he hated Superman for no fucking reason. But I think from here, he has time to grow into the Lex that we see and know
Yeah,
from the Justice League Unlimited. And like I said, I was telling Flip that the entire movie just felt like it was just pulled straight from an episode of Justice League. And I like the approach of this Superman. I was just telling you, compared to
episode.
Man of Steel, I thought was good. I don't think it was the greatest thing, but I thought it was an interesting approach of Superman. And like we were talking
Mm,
about before, I think it could have developed into lobotomy Superman, where that nigga was just going around just taking out all the prisoners and shit. Like I thought it could have developed into that. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. So But here's the thing with the Zack Snyder
Mm,
cut, everything was so fucking dark. We never got a chance to see goofy, lighthearted Superman. Superman is a goof to me. He is a goof to me. DC is all about dark characters, but whenever you go over, like whenever every time Batman went over to
mhm.
like Superman and shit, this nigga was already like taking out his villains and doing all this other shit. It's like Superman's just there. Like he's a goof until somebody
Okay.
fuck with Lois. Until somebody fuck with
I mean,
Lois, that's when shit got real. So to see his interactions, because you and somebody before I watched the
I mean,
movie,
my thing
somebody was
is,
breaking it down and said that with with this actor, his approach on Superman is interesting because when he's Clark, you can tell his voice is squeaky. You can tell the difference between Clark Kent and Superman. Like you can tell the difference because it's their approach and his voice changes up, especially when he was doing the interview
mhm,
with Lois, it switched up. So I do like that little approach because they even touched on the point about the glasses and like that was my big that like I'm not a Superman fan. I don't know. I never understood why. We talked about that, James, about how niggas don't know who the fuck Superman is when the nigga only wear glasses. But they talked about that. There
mhm,
is an actual canon feat. So to see that in the movie and them explain that shit, I'm like, okay, so they're a little bit going more into his character, but not really like just brushing over it and just saying, oh yeah, you have to know who the character is. So like I said, his approach is
mhm.
not normal, but I'm
Right.
here for it. I'm here for it.
So, but it's not. I mean, so let me go ahead and address the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and address some of the comments. So I know that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with K. Came on. He said that no cap. I think James Gunn mentioned the unlimited, which is good. We see it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
definitely agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and what I'm about to say. And let's see. So then we have. I feel you have Pac saying. I feel like Superman. Superman is movie was bigger than Superman. I felt like the Superman movie was much bigger than Superman. I mean,
I can see
yeah, it
that.
was a lot going on. There's
I
a
can see
lot
that.
going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Needless to say, like it's a lot. Like just from the trailers alone, the pacing and how everything is getting thrown, like boom, 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 boom. Um, yeah, that's accurate. That's
Mm-hmm.
accurate. That's I agree with that. I agree with that pace. And I mean, honestly, that's not bad because I mean, if they're trying to explore a world, sometimes the movie got to be bigger than the characters, right?
Yes.
Nah, there's a
Yes.
real open door
And with
opener
them
for shit
having those
happening.
characters, yep.
Yeah, I agree. It was open shit. Yeah, this can lead to a lot. And okay, so now uh Dynamite, we can't compare MCU to DCU. They shouldn't be the same. I'm glad that DC took this route because it felt very DC animated,
Mm-hmm.
JLA vibes. Marvel has their way of doing things, and now people are pushing those expectations on DC. DC did it the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. 'Cause like I said, I agree with the Justice League thing. But here's the thing: like, you got to compare them. And the only reason I'm saying you got to compare them because we're like that is something that's appealing. Like, unfortunately, the people that are not really fans of the whole shit, we have to incorporate them because that's what's being also put out to be. That's the unfortunate thing about it.
Yeah. It's trying to bring
Like,
people
we
in.
watching
And we were talking
Unlimited and
about the
stuff like
toy
that as
sales too.
kids. We wouldn't, yeah, yeah. So it's a general dynamic. So like the toy stuff, stuff like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta factor those things in because then the universe will fall if it doesn't.
Yeah.
So
And
that's
that's
where
a
I feel like
big
that.
the only reason
And
why
I
I feel
mean,
like we compare
I
the
agree with
two. Go ahead.
you. Mhm.
No. I was
I would
saying
say
the
no. I
only
agree with Black
reason.
Dynamite.
Oh,
Honestly,
okay,
it
okay,
like
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, go ahead. Oh, my bad, Chris.
No, you good, you good. I was saying that I think the only reason
Oh
why we
shit.
really
Okay.
honestly compare the two is because of the fact that like Marvel was the first one to get it right. Marvel really got it right when they Kevin Feige did his whole shit, with Iron Man. First one we all know it starts with the Hulk because that set up all the Iron Man movies and everything. So I think that the only reason why we're
Mhm.
comparing is because they're the first ones to get it right. DC has been struggling left and right, so it's really right now it's an uphill battle for DC. It's an uphill battle, and we already know that Marvel's right now. But
Yeah,
like we talked about last week, Marvel's at a point where they really have to pivot because they've lost a lot of fans, and people have cut off their streaming services. People have
yeah.
like
In
stopped
phase
going to the
5.
movies for shit. Yeah, we talked about Phase 5, and I think right now is a good stepping point for DC to be like, okay, now we have a point to really get into the door and really bring the
Yeah.
fans and bring the fans something that they can, if they weren't a fan already, they can be a fan now. Obviously, we know toys and
Hmm.
kids, them niggas is what we projecting towards, but you can tell a great story and still sell toys, bro. You can still appease to the average user or average person at the end of the day. It's just all about your approach on everything. Yeah, we know you trying to make money, you got to make them sales, but you could do it right. Niggas is gonna come out. Niggas is gonna come out to watch a movie as
Yeah,
long as you
that's
do it
yeah,
right.
yeah. You're right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
So I mean, I
you
agree with
said
that. I mean,
it's
because
been
like,
Marvel
I
versus
mean,
DC. Or Marvel,
to
yeah.
me, I DC, yeah, been Marvel DC since the beginning of time, and
Mm-hmm.
Black Diamond. I agree, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's more ways than one way to skin a cat. That's what it comes down
Yes,
to.
yes, yes,
Honestly,
yes.
and Justice and DC has been winning with their formula of how their movies are, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like the animated movies, and I feel like now we can go ahead and
Yes,
lean into how
yes, 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 yes.
those animated food movies
Mm-hmm.
going with live action, and I think that is the key for them. I think that works. It's been a thing that works. Obviously, like I said, those are key things because I can go ahead and talk to my fiance about like certain things. She wouldn't know anything about some of the animated
Mm-hmm.
movies, but if we talk about the stuff in the move, like the DCU, she knows. So it's a weird balance, for me. Hold on, that bastard speaking again. Superman got to
Mm-hmm.
succeed for both DC on Marvel ass, then we got good quiet from Marvel again. Okay, we're talking about the same 2K thing, you know what I'm saying? 2K bought out the competition, so 2K could skate. I agree with you. I agree with you, Wade. I agree with you. In a happy day, I want all of them to be good, right? Do I have a preference? Yeah, but do I have a beef? Nah, nah,
In a personal
nah.
in a
So
perfect world, in a perfect world, I would say DC making bangers, Marvel making bangers. The fans is just eating that shit up. Like I'm like, bro. I don't get me wrong.
mhm,
I love the Marvel movies. I wasn't a Marvel fan. I'm more of a DC fan. But at the Marvel
mhm,
movies was hitting, I started to transition, started to, watch and read a lot of the comics from Marvel and shit. And I was like, DC ain't really been hitting. But
mhm.
I'm telling you, bro, if these niggas just make good movies on both sides, the fans is gonna come. And you gonna have little kids out here being like, "No, I'm a DC fan. Nah, I'm a Marvel fan." Like, it's gonna happen. Like, it's not rocket
Yeah,
science,
yeah.
bruh. You said great
No, it's gonna
Easter egg in the
happen for
movie.
sure. I mean that's my thing. Yeah, it's definitely great Easter eggs, but we can't talk about that. Well,
Yeah.
I guess that'll be something later because a lot of people still haven't seen the movie. Tickets
Mm-hmm.
are hard to get by; they're scarce. So,
Bruh,
I mean,
I had to
I get
get
it,
like crazy
but
seats.
okay, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you had to see it, but no, I still want to stick on the topic. So, Lex, I'm gonna tell
Yes.
y'all right now, I do not like the Lex. Straight up,
Hot
I don't like
take,
the
hot
Lex. I
take.
think that this Lex lost. I mean, bro, it's a take. It's a take. That's what I'm here for.
D1
We can
hater,
go take for
yes,
take.
bro.
Yeah, with
Facts.
D1 hater, but that's not his role though. How he acted
Mm.
like that, he acted like he was a damn dog. As far as even the comics that I'm reading Unlimited series. Lex was smooth. Lex was smooth. This man was foaming out the mouth. That's not your role, bro. But Dynamite, you know that too. You know that for a fact. That's true. I ain't never seen no way that Lex was just this down bad. I miss Lex that was smooth like this. It was just that
You talking
direction.
about from like the animated joint?
This person is Lex that we showed animated series and comics. I haven't seen him like that ever since you talked about the comic thing. You gave us the
Mm.
what's the name? You gave us the you gave me the login. I've been reading as well, bro.
Yeah.
He's not foaming out the mouth. Like honestly, D1 hater, that is for reverse flash, and you know it. This nigga's not reverse flash. All right, be
Nah,
Lex. He
Lex was a
needs to
hater
be
too.
Lex.
He wasn't
That's
top tier, but
because
he's
this Lex
definitely a
not being a
hater.
president. He he was a hater, bro. But this is the thing. Even from the movie how it was, he almost sacrificed. Uh, Lex is portrayed in the various
Various
comics
comic
as a
as a
hater of
hater.
Superman. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
understand that, but show me one time. Show me the time where Lex was really able to sacrifice an entire universe, damn near, or the entire world just to make Superman mad. Do
There,
he hate Superman? Yes. But was he willing to go that far? How many times? And you know what? It's comics, right? So I understand that it's going to be like some are here, some there. But
mm,
out of all the times he's done that with Superman, how much he was able? He almost fucked up, got a black hole where it just killed everything. Who? What you gonna rule over? That's what I'm saying. Like that's not Lex, bro. That's not Lex. Like I get it. He is a hater, and Lex is a smooth hater. But yeah, Superman
wait,
is in the
hold on.
building. So rag, what's going on?
There were times
What's up? Go ahead.
in the unlimited jump where that nigga he was for
Mhm.
Earth, but he'd rather sacrifice fucking Superman because that nigga hated Superman in the unlimited jump and in the regular Justice League show.
Okay, so
That nigga was always going back.
I understand that. So pull that. Look, pull the card then. Show me that. Show me that exact time when he said the universe. I'll put a black hole in everything, and everybody gotta go just to get Superman out of here.
I don't know if it was just gotta go because
Right? He don't.
I feel
He
like in
about
a
to say.
comparison to Lex, it kind of was
Mhm.
like I feel like Doctor Doom is a good example of like a hater. Like that is a nigga that would sacrifice the world to get Reed the fuck up out of there.
See
Even though
that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Look,
yeah.
that
So I agree
that's what
with
I'm
your
saying.
statement. The
That is what
only
I
thing
agree with.
is, like I said, but
Yeah.
with this Lex, and this is hear me out on this one. I think that this is going to be
Mhm.
a pivotal point for him. This is character development Lex, right? And this is the reason being is we already know it
Okay.
seemed like Superman and Lex had already had beef, but he never really got caught or went to jail. This nigga Lex, as you
Right.
saw, he was very egotistical. Didn't give a fuck. Sorry, this is not spoiler, but he was very
Mhm.
egotistical in the movie. Very like pompous and shit. Not to a
Please
point where
cook.
it was just like annoying, but like he was definitely doing like he wanted this nigga to fuck up out of here. It seemed like from what I'm seeing,
I agree.
it seemed like Lex had never taken an L before. This is a big ass L this nigga has taken. So I think in the next movie, right, is going to be this nigga really sitting in jail and being
Mhm.
like, "Hold on, I can't move this way. I gotta act differently. This nigga really caught me with my pants down and it had me looking like a fool to the world. So now I gotta come back with a different. And I think then we'll see the Lex that you want to see. That's my opinion. Because like I said, I didn't see from what it seemed like
Yeah.
Lex ain't never take an L. And in the animated series, we saw Lex take many fucking
Right.
L's. But he still kept his same
Right. But it's still
composure.
with grace.
Yeah.
Right. But still kept the same composure. That's what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
like we're saying, all right, cool.
That nigga look like
This is the
Hitman.
thing that makes that. But like you said, but
I ain't gonna
like
hold you. I was
Hitman is
thinking that the whole
crazy.
time, bro.
Lex worked with Superman plenty of times. Yeah, he was.
Bro.
Hold on, let's go through the comments. Fuck, oh, Mephisto for what he did to Doom's mom. We're going to get to talking about that.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Ego struck, like Dynamite, ready for let you cook. That man like Hitman. That was always like the character for OPZ. So here's the thing. I'm not saying that you're wrong, right? I'm
Mhm,
not saying if that's not an early Lex, but all I'm saying is if we're going to talk about this, this is where the conflicting still things happen. You're
mhm,
gonna say this 3 years ago, and you're skipping this. Seeing how you're saying
mhm,
you think you don't know if we took an L. It looks like you just for that. Just because that's just your opinion. You saying you think already is a
mhm,
no. Is that why are we not? Why are we making that a gray area? We shouldn't. You could just if you left the character like how he's supposed to be, then it wouldn't be no gray area. And that's not hard to really do. I can understand he's gonna grow in the role. That's
mhm,
fine. But at the same time, if you're telling me that also this is a beginning or this is an origin thing, all right, I can see the grow with the role. I can see that. Uh man,
The
that
only
dog
reason
was
why
more on point than Lex. The dog is
yeah. Nah. Nah. I mean, the only reason why I say that is because if you look,
Yeah, yeah, no dog is crazy.
they knew his like okay, so I mean, I think it's in the trailer when he was going up against what was his name the dude the super strong dude. I won't spoil the nigga, but the nigga that he was fighting and Lex was like doing all the fights. The black dude that was sitting in the back was like, yeah, he knows this because he's been going at it with Lex. Oh yeah, there you go, Ultraman. When he was going back and forth with Ultraman, Lex was giving out the commands like C12.
Yeah,
Like he knew his movement, so they had been going back and forth on the fights. But it seemed like Lex was just going, like I said, continuing his shit. He was still painted in the light of being a good Samaritan. And even when they go through and they see, not like I said, not
yep,
spoilers, even Congress was like, or not Congress, the fucking secretary was like, you just really don't like Superman. He was like, yeah, nah, like I don't like an alien from another planet coming over here. That's pure Lex. Like that's pretty much word for word Lex. So like I said, I
yeah.
do
That is
agree with
pure
your
Lex.
statement that he's not
Yeah,
his mannerisms and shit was very, it was more on the arrogant side than it was the cool headed Lex. Cause even when I and in my head I'm playing the fucking scene where Superman pulled up on Lex and had that nigga by the collar, it was like, all right, nigga, what's up? And Lex was just like, what, nigga? I ain't do shit. Like, what you want? Like, why you coming at me for? You ain't really. We
I mean,
Lex literally
yeah,
hit him with
yeah.
the, "You ain't really gonna kill me though." So why are we even talking about this? Like, and he wasn't wrong. So I mean, like I said, I think it's room
Yeah, I mean,
to
yeah.
grow, but do I think that he hit it fully? No. I thought it was an interesting take on Lex compared to all the different versions of Lexes that we've had in other Superman adaptations. I think it was better than the Zack Snyder cut. I ain't gonna hold you because that nigga wasn't Lex. That nigga was trying to be Joker and Lex Luthor all at the same time. It didn't hit for me. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. I thought like to me, but
Don't hate him yet. Just pure dislike.
to me, like that's what I'm
Mark
saying.
Zuckerberg.
Martin, Martin Zuckerberg, Martin Zuckerberg.
Nah, facts.
Nah, nah, but no, seriously though, that I think that yeah, that this looks like yeah, he could look more like he's going to be like a Joker. Like that's the thing to
Mm-hmm.
say about it. Like it looked like he was going to be like that's how crazy and obsessed he was. That was
Mm-hmm.
just that's just like my thing. Like you gotta take the good with the bad, and I'm gonna take
Yeah.
and I'll deal with that. Um, the next thing that I found out they were actually really right about this movie, which I didn't wish they wasn't right about, is some of the CGI. And I'm not talking about like the monster stuff with the CGI, but like for example, is like in the trailer you'll be able to see it. He has like his he grows to like an extra size 34 boot.
I see.
You know what I'm
Like the
saying?
fight scenes
Like
and
yeah,
stuff.
you'll see it.
Yeah.
Like if you go, yeah, it's a lot of like, see, yes, it's small things that it's small things that you can that that could have been cleaned up. That's the best way to put it.
So
That's the best way to put it. Like
here's my hot
you didn't
take.
have to, yeah, like you didn't have to like go that route.
Here's my hot take on CGI. Right. Uh, I niggas keep saying
Okay.
CGI, 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 but it's like I feel like movies like these, you can't do a movie without CGI. Now, they need to fix how they do the CGI, yes, but you can't do movies like this without CGI. It's just way too much in it.
That's what I'm at.
Yeah, they just needed to fix a few things. Now, granted, it's in the trailer, so it's
I
not
agree.
spoiler. Where Superman spun around and did the fucking laser shit, because it's in the trailer. It's not spoiler. When they did that shit was fire. I was like, that's like
Yeah,
something I would see
yeah.
Superman doing, and he didn't kill him.
No, no, that shit was dope.
So I was like, yo, he
Nah,
doing his thing.
he still didn't kill him. Still didn't kill him. W take Zorak.
You
Hold
know,
on, hold on, hold on. We got Zorak just commenting. He said W take. Which one
hey,
was
appreciate
exactly a
that.
W take, brother? Talk to us about it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna say nah, but I agree. I agree that yeah, like don't get me wrong, the fight scenes weren't as bad. Like people talk like all the fight scenes were ass.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
disagree. I think they were solid. Like I think
No
that this was more of a comic book movie. I my whole gripe is with that is like we said the cleanup
CGI
stuff.
take. All right, bet.
The cleanup stuff. That's what it is. The cleanup. Or the CGI take. He said CGI take. Yeah, Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yes,
James, let me
sir.
ask you.
I agree. Like, nah, I don't think anything wrong. What's up?
All right, so right during the
Holler
movie,
at
I'm
me, Nate.
trying not to
What's going
spoil it.
on?
I'm trying. I think there's a delay, but I'm trying not to spoil it. Right?
Okay,
If
yeah. Think about her. Try not to spoil it. uh-huh.
if you're sitting there thinking about it, right? When he was doing the fights, and that nigga was, I'm gonna just say he
Okay.
was spinning. He took Shorty and was spinning with her ass, and then he took old dude and was down in the cavern and was spinning with his ass. I
Yeah.
really thought that those were straight Superman moves. Like they got the moves down to the T.
No Diddy.
Yeah, no diddy, no diddy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. 100%. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, spinning down the ass. That's got the. So I agree. I think Superman. I think we got Superman in here, and I think that he was clutch. I think it was clutch. I mean, I think that was good. Like, I don't have as many issues as people have with Superman. I don't. Like, I really don't. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I don't have any issues with that so far. Like, I understand we're in year 3. You know what I'm saying? We're in year 3, so I'm fine with that take. You know. So I mean, we'll go. We'll go. I'm expecting someone else to also join too. I'm about to say our homie DJ. He was on for the sports this weekend,
Mhm.
and he's also a big avid comic book fan. So he said, Black Diamond said when he grabbed her leg.
Yeah, bro, that shit
Nah,
was
that's
funny.
funny.
He used her
Nah,
ass like a blade,
but no,
bro.
he did. He was going crazy. I fuck with that. So I mean, like a Beyblade is crazy. But no, I guess the next big thing that I was watching, where we was talking about the video,
Mhm.
is when we were speaking about crypto. Okay, we were speaking about crypto essentially. I think the
That's the
crypto
greatest
people
part of
didn't
the
like
movie.
crypto, but I think it was
Greatest part of the
real.
movie. Greatest part of the movie.
Yeah, nah, yeah, crypto was like that. Like yeah, people
Crypto
be
was
crying for no reason. Crypto was
bruh.
like that.
Apparently, hey, look, James. Apparently, there
Wait,
was a
hold on.
scene
Oh,
in
hold on.
in
No, no, no. Hold on. No, 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 no. Hold on. Hold on. He's right. We're
what?
gonna get to an MVP Black Dynamite. And yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. And you
Oh yeah,
already
Mr.
jumping the gun,
Terrific.
bro.
Oh
You
yeah, yeah, no,
jumping
no,
the
no, no. I had
gun.
that. Yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. You're
The
right. You're
best
right. You're right.
person
You're right.
in the
You're right.
movie.
Yeah, yeah.
By
You're right.
far.
You're right. You're right. You're right. My fault.
By far.
I misspoke. I misspoke. My fault. But look, look, look.
Nah.
There was
Nah.
apparently supposed
Crypto
to
was a
be
good
a
pussy name, but go ahead.
scene. There was apparently supposed to be a scene in the
WT.
movie where somebody hit crypto, but I guess it got taken out because they ain't want the Karens to go crazy about dog abuse and shit. But apparently that was supposed to be another pinnacle
Hmm.
point for Superman to like go a little bit more heated, like how he did at Lex.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, that was nah. And I can understand that. There was some stuff like this movie received like a lot of like random hate, especially like with the
Yeah,
immigration thing and stuff like that. People were pissed about that. People were pissed about that for sure. So I
I
mean,
think people just have a bad taste
I'm
in
gonna
their
leave
mouth
that alone.
about a lot of the DC movies that's come out, so they're already expecting to like already hate this one and shit like that. It's the same way where with Marvel fans right now, people are like a little optimistic about Fantastic Four. They weren't really on
Mhm.
board. I mean, what was it? The new Avengers got or Thunderbolts got a bad rep on it, and I thought it did pretty good. So it's a really bad taste in people's mouths right now when it comes to movies because a lot of misses going on both sides. So I think if
Yeah,
people just go in with a clean slate, I do that with any movie. I'm unbiased. I'll go in and watch it. Shit, I did that shit for the Halo series. I gave it one season and that's it. I ain't doing no more. So
oh my gosh. Halo season 2, Lord was ass.
bro, the first
They
season
but
was ass.
the
What the fuck you mean? I don't want to
first
see
season was
Master
ass
Chief's
too.
ass. What the fuck? No Diddy, bro. What the fuck? Nigga walking out here bare butt ass
Mhm.
naked, bro.
That
Fuck,
Joker music was diabolical. That Joker
bro.
music was diabolical. It
Nah,
was
yeah, nah. That
crazy.
shit pissed me off, bro. The first one was good. The first one was really good.
Oh, they said. Oh, hold on. I'm reading the comments. They're saying that audience gasped when they saw they kick crypto. You gotta see. You
Yeah,
gotta you
bro.
gotta go crypto. But let me
Yeah.
go ahead and add our boy Faison, aka DJ. Let me go ahead and bring him in, add him to the stage.
Yes, sir.
DJ, what's
Yo, yo,
up?
Yo,
yo, what it do? What it do? What it do?
what's good?
Y'all in here dropping some
What's
gems. I ain't
good?
gonna lie to y'all.
Bro, we dropping shit. We dropping knowledge.
Nah, for real. Y'all speaking good facts. Y'all talking good facts.
Hey man, nah, we got to, bruh. We got to, bruh. So I mean,
Gotta
I know.
set it
I
right.
think I was messaging you. I know you already. Yeah, I know you was already listening. So now we at that point where we talking about the audience was mad that they saw crypto get kicked. I guess in the pre-screen and people ain't like it, so they took it off.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Um,
Yeah, that's what it was.
Hey
yeah,
man, I
that's
mean,
per K mob.
even I don't know how spoiler free I could be, but the fight with crypto, like he was, you know what I'm saying? He took a couple hits now, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Took a couple
yeah.
hits.
He did.
Yo,
He
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
did,
He
bro.
took a few L's. He took a few L's.
Nah,
I'm
he
not gonna
was
lie.
it was
They muzzled my
Yeah,
nigga, bro. Fuck out of here.
they
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 did.
muzzled
did.
my
But
nigga,
they
bro.
did a lot on the. They did a lot of the. It was a lot of dog trope, animal trope in this. It
Yeah.
wasn't really my swag, but I get it. I get
Nah,
it.
I was about to say,
It's
let me
it's
read
a
through the comments
slippery
now.
slope to fuck with a CGI dog, apparently, you know?
Yeah,
See, that dog, not even a
that's
real
because
dog.
they know. Like I
Yeah,
feel like James Gunn knows. Like bro, like if it's one thing people love, it's
It's
dogs.
dogs, yeah.
It's dogs,
yeah,
bro. More to add in like to
yeah,
the humanizing Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like the first time we see him get really like riled up is for his dog.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's first
And the
time. Yeah,
crazy
you
thing
get
is
riled
that
up.
nigga
He
ain't
ain't
his
not fuck with the
dog.
dog.
That's
It
so
ain't
wild.
even his dog.
Did he, bro? He told Lois, he was like, she was like, "You got a dog?" Nigga said, "I mean, I'm fostering a dog." Nigga, just say you want the dog.
Dog. I'm just saying, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in theory, he was correct. Yeah,
Nah,
and
hey,
also, yeah,
crypto
but
was whooping
only
his ass
CGI
though when
with
he
a
was in the
dog with
sun, when he was in the
superpowers. Yeah.
snow, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So so okay. So I guess now we got that out. We're gonna. I mean, now that we're saying who's the best person, who's the MVP of the movie,
Cause
since
dog, nah, that's wild.
since Black Diamond, oh no, gosh, not only CGI dog.
Right, the nigga
Don't
said
ever watch
JoJo.
JoJo then because the
He's a,
dog.
he's an alien.
he do.
Hey, bro, that's
Real
wild.
pause. He's definitely an
He
alien.
does get the mung. He out. Nah, for
Bruh.
sure. I mean, I think that but no, I think that I mean MVP to me, Mr. T,
Oh
the
yeah.
man himself. I'm
Oh
not gonna
yeah.
lie to you. He was cold. By far,
Bro,
cold. Only
bro,
person
they
that stepped out
finally gave this
what was the
nigga,
right thing. Like, yeah.
They had to do something because his fit was horrible. The fit was
bro,
the fit was
bro.
crazy.
Hey, hey, bro.
He said it
Hey,
was
bro.
horrible. Come on,
Horrible.
brother. The
That's the
Not
biker
hey, that's
the biker
the
jacket wasn't,
justice,
you know what I'm
the
saying?
the
What?
jacket was hard, but the T
the
mask that shit looked crazy.
bro, that's the Justice
Oh
Gang
yeah,
mask.
well, I
What
mean,
you
yeah,
talking
that shit
about,
is
bro?
ass. But I
That's
mean,
the and you know, gang business gotta respect it.
Hey,
hey,
hey, hands
bro.
down though, I'm glad that they finally gave the actors some fucking praise because when they showed this nigga in fucking first class and they killed this nigga off rip and he's supposed to be a nigga that can't die, bro, that pissed me off so much.
Shout out to shout out to James Gunn, man. He know, bro.
Bruh.
He had to give him a little redemption. Also gave damn
Ooh,
I can't Crossbones gave Crossbones some redemption in this too.
Yeah. Yup,
You
yup,
know,
yup.
but
yeah.
my MVP is definitely I
Nah,
got an
damn.
underdog dark horse MVP in this, and it's Jimmy, man. Jimmy.
Bro, that nigga Jimmy was getting the baddie, you know what I'm
I'm not mad. I'm
saying?
not mad.
Only nigga in Metropolis that could
He
say,
was
"Look,
doing
bro,
his thing.
Bruh.
I took Superman bitch for a second."
Okay.
He the only dude in Metropolis that could say that.
Ooh.
You not wrong, bro.
Yeah,
You not
he did
wrong.
take
You know what I'm
Superman
You
saying?
bitch for a
not
second.
wrong.
The only person
Lois
that
was
could take
all
Superman
bad. She
bitch.
had a little sweater
Hold
on.
on,
You
hold
know
on.
what I'm
No,
saying?
no, no, James. He is not the only nigga. Batman had
Nah.
that bitch too, bro. Batman
No,
had
I
that
wasn't about to
bitch.
say no. I was about no. That's what I was saying. I was about to say that. the only other person that could do that is Big Bruce. You feel me?
Yeah.
Big
Bruce walk
But
in.
no,
Hey, bro, hide your bitch.
Bruce is he's super slimy. Bruce is the
you know what
slimiest
I'm saying?
shit ever.
Exactly, cuz.
That nigga's wild. Bruce is a wild
Bro,
guy.
that nigga don't give a fuck.
Master Bruce, we gotta show him
Gotta
love. So hold
respect
on.
it. You gotta
So
respect
we got Zorak in here. Gotta respect it. I mean, so hold on. So Zorak got a good question. Is Corn Sweat in the conversation for the best Superman already? I think it's a bit too early. I think it's
No,
a
no,
bit too
no,
early.
no, no.
Honestly.
Yeah, yes. I don't agreeing with James. I don't think that he's there yet. Like I said, we only have 3 years. It's announced he's only been Superman for 3 years. He hasn't really been doing too many feats. I
Yeah.
think he's up there as a contender. I still think the Calvarine. I still think he was doing his shit as Superman. I just didn't think that he got
it.
enough
Top three.
as the character.
I won't
I
say
agree. I think
Superman.
it's the same thing.
I won't say Superman, but he
Go ahead.
definitely. If you want to say the best on camera Clark Kent we seen,
Yes.
that's a better argument. I don't think we
Yeah.
got enough Superman to tell if he's the best Superman yet. But Clark Kent
Okay.
though,
I mean, but
Yeah.
I'm fucking with his Clark Kent performance.
you fucking with Clark?
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Okay.
he was able to
So let me ask
switch
you this then.
between like Superman. Like I said, the voice. James Gunn literally said how the actor does his voice change. You can tell, and you could tell immediately the difference between Clark because he was more squeaky in his
Christopher Reeve.
responses, not really caring. And then you had Superman more direct, more. The tone switched in his voices and
Yeah.
his responses and stuff.
and just like
I mean, I like that too.
that confidence. You know what I'm saying? He's pulling that Superman confidence out. He
Yeah.
portrayed that way better, and then the awkwardness, the aloofness of Clark Kent. You know what I'm saying? Like he did that phenomenally, in my opinion.
Yep.
So I mean, I agree. So wait, so all right. So as far as Superman, because here's the thing about the Superman thing, and I see that these are honestly the
Superman is
polar
really a
thing,
nigga.
right? That Superman,
He code switching is funny as shit.
he code switching. Come
Hey, bro.
on, why he got to do this? Hey, you know what?
Hey, bro.
This better than the last. The last train they brought up a villain that I ain't want to talk about. That was crazy, but I'm gonna leave
Yeah,
that alone. And his
y'all
name start with D, and it
they was
ends with a Y.
wild.
So we're gonna leave that
Even
alone. They were
though,
wild. Hey, they
it's
were wilding. Okay,
Who y'all talking about?
it's a little section in the
Definitely.
movie. It's a little section
Don't worry about it.
that kind of relates to that. You feel me? That kind of relates to the Yamin to last movie.
Oh
They try to put
no!
that
Oh
The
no!
Diddler.
Okay. All right.
The
man.
Oh yeah.
Diddler.
We're leaving that alone. We're leaving that alone. So wait, hold on. So Zoe said something about Christopher Reeve, right?
Yeah. R.I.P.
Is he still the best? Is he still the R.I.P. for sure? That's kind of crazy when I really think about it. Damn.
He's had. I feel like the reason why he's still up there is because he's had more time with the character.
Man, that's
That may be true too.
He's had more time with the character. I think honestly, I think a lot of the Superman or the actors that play Superman, if they get a little bit more time, they can really develop that. I think with this one, I see the potential. I see the heat that he cooking up. I see where he can go into a good direction. I think as far as like we going based off of looks, my hand is still Henry Cavill. I still think Henry Cavill had that shit in the bag.
Henry Cavill for sure. Looks.
that's who I was gonna say was the best. That Christopher Reeve shit is some 1980s.
Yeah, it is old. It's definitely old. It's definitely old
It's
as
like
fuck.
saying Lou Ferrigno is the best Hulk. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Damn.
It's
I
not,
mean,
it's 2025, gang. 2026. We not Christopher Reeves. Come on.
That's the take. That's DJ. Okay, all right, you got it. I mean,
That's that American nostalgia shit. Come on, bro. We are in the future, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely a time period when you're looking at the different, and that's the hard thing. It goes back to the conversation we were having in the Discord about about Spider-Man. The different versions of the character of the actors that play Spider-Man is a different era. It's a different time. Do I think that Toby could have done the same thing that Tom Holland did? Maybe. If he had given the fact that he can give the technology and stuff, I think
Mhm.
he could have. I think Andrew also could have. I think if Andrew get another fucking movie, he could have hit that shit out the park. Like he
Mm.
really could have did some shit with it, but it's all about the timing and the timing era. We're in a whole different era. So with this movie, we're seeing a whole different version of
Mhm.
Superman, in my opinion, that we haven't seen in a while. We've seen it in animation, we haven't
Mhm.
seen it in live action. So I'm here for it.
I agree.
Not a little pivot, but I don't know how much I spoke on this already, but like, what time is this Superman set in? Because I'm watching the movie
Mhm.
and I'm looking at the technology. Some of it looks old, some of it looks brand spanking new. So I'm trying to figure out like what year is this? Like what's going
That's true. Are we having a Naruto syndrome? Where it's like, when they in the tuning exams, but then we got TVs and radios, but
Yeah, like
I want to say it was because we already know Lex is technologically advanced when it comes to shit. We also
yeah,
have
so you
Mr.
can't gauge
Terrific.
him.
Mr. Terrific is also that nigga. He very much big on tech. So it's kind of hard to gauge those two with like the time period. I want to say, and that's weird. It's hard to do Superman's universe because Superman's universe is like back, and then if you go to like Gotham, they're more technologically advanced than I
advanced for
want to
sure.
say Metropolis. So it's hard to really put a pinpoint on when the time frame is because of the characters that you have in the movie. I want to say
Yeah.
obviously this is the prequel to Justice League. So I want to say this before
Right.
because Justice Society seems to have already been a thing.
Oh, I got your answer. The movie set in 2023.
Okay. It
Okay,
makes
I can
it
see
makes
that.
a
I can see
little
that.
bit more sense. I mean, because Peacemaker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying my best not to spoil it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, I know, bro. It is killing us, bro. We're not the only one. It's killing us,
Bro.
gang. I
but
mean,
you know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Spoiler,
he in
like
the movie.
bing
He in the
bing
movie.
bing bong. Peacemaker is there. So you know what I'm saying? It is kind of current, but I just wanted to know like if it's in the same timeline as like Penguin and like the
Oh,
old
the show.
mm,
Batman. Yeah, like,
So they said that I think James Gunn. I was just telling James last weekend that I believe James Gunn. You have to probably look it up, but I'm pretty sure James Gunn did confirm that the Batman, what's his name, Robert Pattinson's Batman, is supposedly canon in this universe. I don't know if they're going to bring him back, but that version of Batman is canon, so that would make
hold on.
alternatively
When did he say
Penguin
that?
canon.
When
He
did they
because
say
they
that?
they were trying to scrap it. They were trying to scrap it, and James Gunn was like, "We're just going to do the clean slate." But then I did read something that said that he might have said, "I don't know." You have to, like I said, you might have to look it up. I
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
look
about to
more into it,
say.
but they said that he could that he's probably is, which
where
I could see it. I could see it. It might not be that Batman. He might like Robert
No, it's a
Pattinson.
Brave and the Bold got Batman. That's what he's.
Gotham
That's what's
City
in there.
is
Oh,
hinted
okay, okay.
at in the movie. Is
Yeah.
hinted at in the movie. It's just like like I figured they would try.
Thank. Okay.
They would bring like some smaller character from either Penguin or Batman into Superman to kind of like tie it in. But I don't think they did that. They just gave a
Hmm.
small
No,
hint at Gotham
Nah.
City.
Nah.
the
So
only
that's
thing that
yeah.
they did was show the exit for Gotham City, and to be fair, I can see why, because if y'all remember, growing up watching Justice League and shit, anytime Batman would go into Metropolis, it was like night and day compared to
Fact.
Gotham. Gotham is
Yeah.
like gritty, and fucking Metropolis is like all sunshines and all this
No
shit. So it's
bullshit.
definitely a different aspect. So I can see where it's like you can't really bring in Batman, or you can hint towards him like they did, but you can't really bring him in because it's a night and day movie. The movie is literally based off of Superman and his, just light and joy, wanting to save the
Mhm.
world, all this other shit. Batman, not
Dark.
really on the same time. Man. Yeah, he not.
Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, you're right about that shit, gang. I mean, so I would say this then. Here's the thing. So no. So it's still accurate as far as like they're not in the same universe. They're
Yeah,
not in
yeah.
the same universe as expected. But remember that James Gunn said that his Batman's gonna be based off of Batman Brave and the Bold.
Okay, he saw the
So
same thing too. Ooh.
Okay.
I gotta find
I
the
know I
source
wasn't
because I
tripping. I was
saw
like,
the
I'm
same
pretty
thing.
sure I saw it.
Shazam, Creature Commandos, Peacemakers are all tied in this universe. That is correct. They are tied in this universe. But
Yeah.
You know
Patterson, I'm
what?
almost certain is
That
not
actually
there.
fits. that the Shazam one fits because that character, especially how they did the movies, it wasn't the
Mhm.
greatest movies, but it kind of would tie into that Superman, especially that type of universe and humor and shit. It kind of ties in. So yeah, I could see
Okay.
that.
Okay. No, I feel that. I feel that. I mean, so I guess my next thing is after seeing that, man, I thought we would fly through this movie, but actually this movie has a lot to break down. Even if we're
Right,
not
and we
even
not
talking
even
about the
talking
whole
about the
thing.
spoilers.
Yeah, we're not even talking about the spoilers. So I guess my next thing is like the bad guy. Yes, no. How we feeling?
Lex? We talk about
Lex?
Lex?
Nah, not necessarily Lex, but like what Lex is doing,
Oh
his way, like the filler, the person that's actually doing the dirty work.
2 thumbs down.
Yup.
Shit was
Okay, we here, DJ. Let's talk
Did
about
I
it.
miss it?
two
Am I
thumbs.
confused?
So okay. You're a little
Wait, who
confused.
was the?
Okay,
I might
no,
be
who was
confused.
no. Okay, you're confused, right? Lex is the overall bad guy, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Okay,
But
okay.
remember, he had to say A1, B2, and a certain thing was doing that. Was
Okay,
that
okay.
yeah? Thumbs
So
down
Spoil
for me, gang.
it.
okay.
Spoil it.
My take
He
on it.
said,
My
"Run the
take on it.
spoil." Oh, no,
My take on it.
they
My take
fighting in
on
the
it.
chat saying, "Nah,
He
don't
said,
spoil
nah,
it.
nah, nah.
Don't spoil
Okay,
it.
look, look,
Like,
look, look, look,
spoil
look,
it."
look, look, look. My take on it, right? My take on it.
Okay.
I don't think that was a good approach on it because that's not really how he becomes about. And I think we're on the same
Mhm.
page of who he is realistically, who he's supposed to
They
be, who they
should have
hint
just
towards
did
him.
that all time.
Yeah.
They
But
should
but but
have.
I think the place that he's going, right? Because someone said where
Mhm.
he goes into the black hole, right? And
Right.
those particles are going to the black hole. The nigga, I'm not gonna say the name, but the nigga home world is like another version of Earth, and it's a cube. So those particles, because potentially he has a potential to come back as the actual fucking character.
Yeah, and if
Just
you
saying, but they
put it,
did a horrible approach of doing it. I will agree with that.
yeah.
I'm just
I
saying,
agree
bro.
with that.
I'm just saying. So I mean,
He said,
so
"Say
that's
no
what I
more."
mean. Say no more. Say no more. Nah. So that's the thing. Okay. I see what you're saying. So we all kind of on the same page. That was a little bit
Yeah,
lackluster, for sure. For
yeah, it
sure.
was,
Okay.
it was.
Okay. So how do we feel? How do we feel about the Justice Gang in its entirety?
Um, Mr. Terrific, you know what I'm saying? He that nigga.
Yeah. For sure.
I thought humor was there. I thought it was definitely like okay. First of all, I
Hmm.
didn't know who the fuck the nigga that was in the cage with him was until after the movie. I ain't know. I was like, is this supposed to be Martian Manhunter? That is not that nigga, bro. Who is that
Yeah,
nigga?
yeah.
So I was like, I was
Hmm.
confused as fuck, but like, I think it's an interesting because obviously, they're gonna be like, okay, Justice Gang, they're gonna probably change it. So James Gunn did confirm that the mural that's in that area is supposed to show the Justice Society and all the people that have already been, superheroes before Superman and all them. So we're going to see a lot of people. I think Jay Garrett's in there. It was a few other people. The original Mr. Terrific's in on the mural. So there are already a lot of confirmed people that have already been in the world. So I don't know if they're going to do another Justice Society because if
Hmm.
they're doing it based off of Justice Unlimited or Justice League Unlimited, remember Batman was the one that made Justice League.
Hmm.
Come on now.
Yes.
Hmm.
So if they might do Justice Society and then change it when they introduce
The
Batman,
Batman from the Brave and the
yeah,
Bold. That one. Yeah.
yeah.
Guy Gardner, aka GL.
Yeah.
Nah, he was
Man,
tough. He was
that
tough.
nigga, bro. When she said and your fucking haircut, he said what?
He was sick about his haircut. He was sick
Your
about his
shit's
haircut.
whack. I mean, it's the whole 364, you know what I'm saying? Green Lanterns before me think the same thing, so they definitely hinted at the
No,
Henry.
he said I have
Yeah.
360 some women say otherwise. And you know what
Yeah.
kept playing in my head? I
What?
swear to God, this man James Gunn pulled the shit from GTA. where Franklin and what's his name when they was interacting, he was like, maybe if you get
Yes,
maybe get yeah ass haircut, you get some bitches on your dick.
It's crazy.
oh shit, that's funny.
Nah, that's funny. That made that. I don't know if that's a reach, but I'm fucking with it. I agree with it. So yeah, I'm going.
I mean, because I feel like even throughout the whole movie, like maybe they did it a little bit too much. Like they were just kind of like, "Yo, what are the fans gonna say?" You know what I'm saying? So let's
Yeah.
in the movie. So you know what I'm saying? That little dialogue right there was definitely like everybody was like, "Yo, his haircut is trash."
Yeah, his haircut was trash,
They
but I'm not
kind of
gonna lie to you.
too. The
I fuck with
the
it though.
whole
I think that they were
like,
really stepping on eggs or trying not to step on too many eggshells when it came to the movie. So they
for sure.
tried to do what they could, and I think for what
Mhm.
it is, they really hit a lot of marks. Yes, there's a lot of shit that we wish we could change as fans, but I'm just happy that they finally are going in the right direction. I think that's why I gave it such a
Mhm.
high mark because we've had some misses, we had some shit in the past, so I can
Damn, I
see
missed the
his vision.
ratings. Which
Oh
what's
yeah,
your
yeah. Yeah.
rating?
What's your rating?
Oh yeah.
My rating off top off just the first watch like was an 8.5. Not
Okay.
really much I could complain about for real, for real. I mean, I have complaints. I have a lot of them actually, but like,
Mhm.
given bias aside, Marvel bias aside, like you know what I'm saying, I definitely gave it an 8.5 for its real first swing. You know what I'm saying, sitting in the throne, like having it
Comic
all.
book accurate haircut.
Yeah,
Comic book actor haircut is yeah. It's not lying. It's not lying.
I gave it an 8.5. Man, it's not perfect, but
Mhm.
it's a solid
So
watch.
so okay, so you said 8.5. Look, we're not doing no halves, man. There ain't no
Oh,
such thing halfway crust.
then it's an 8.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
All right, see, that's my dog. You asked him a question straight up. He ain't think, oh, tuh. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
If I want to be super critical, it's a 7. But with grace, it's an 8. You know what I'm saying? We grade on a curve.
yeah,
Seven,
See
yeah.
7.5.
See,
that
this
that
nigga
I agree
trolling.
with.
This nigga back is
No, no,
trolling.
no, 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 no. I agree. I agree. I
7.9.
agree. If I'm
Crazy.
being super critical on it and like nitpicking on it, yes, I agree with the 7. A 7 is a fair ass fucking statement for it because there's a lot of
Okay.
shit I agree with him that could have been changed. But the DC fan in me and the direction that I can see and comparing just DC movies, we're not comparing it to Marvel, just DC movies. I give it a solid 9. That's me.
A 9?
I give it a 9 because I think for the direction of all the only reason, like I said, that's a high. That's a high. That's a high for me. That's a high for me. If
9?
I'm being super critical, I give it a 7. The only reason why I give it a 7 is because there's a lot of shit I wish I could change in the movie in the direction that they were going. Especially Lex was one of them. I agree with James's opinion on Lex. I think that he could have did a little bit better on his approach to Superman. There's a lot of shit, but the reason why I give it a high 9 or not a high 9, a low 9, just straight flat 9 is because if we just do straight DC movies and
Mm.
all that we've seen, I feel like everything after the Christian Bell Batman movies, DC ain't really been hitting for real. So
They've been slacking.
all of those, if we just do after that, all of those movies, it ranks higher to me. Flashpoint was shit to me. It could have been better if they would have dropped Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller can't act for shit.
All they had to
So
do.
like they could have did a lot better. So that's my opinion. I I
Okay.
I die on that hill. I
Okay.
give it an 8
That's
if you feel an 8 is better.
I feel like
I mean, that's an L take or a W. What we
I can't
feeling?
give a 9 because I can't give a 9 because that's too close to
Right,
perfect.
Diddy
And
is
there was
crazy.
a lot of imperfections.
Yeah, I can't give it a 9. I agree.
Like a 9 is like, all right, bro, you just one step
Mm,
off. Like they not just one step off, but it is like it's a super solid foundation to build the world. You know,
okay,
like
then I agree with the 8. Then I'll take it. I backtrack because I do agree with your take on it that they had a lot of shit to change and shit. So yeah, I give it an 8. I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
it could have been better, but it's good. Like I told James like on the side after I first seen the joint, like it's no better than it's just as good as Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but it's not better than Deadpool versus Wolverine.
You know what?
Mm.
You know what? Yeah, because like
Mm.
in my opinion, it seemed like, and I was telling because like my homeboy Flip was with me, and I was literally throughout the whole movie, I was like, bro, this movie just feels like he not. I know I hate to use this term, but like copy and pasted what he used in
Yeah,
Guardians of the Galaxy for the movie,
it's
but
exactly that. It's
it's
exactly
it's
that.
it's not a bad, like, for me, it's not a bad thing. When people do it, it's a bad thing. Certain people do it, but like
Yeah,
for him to do it because it's him, it worked. It
Yeah,
really fucking worked, and I'm like, I can fuck with this
you can
Superman
fuck
now
with
because
that. You
like,
can fuck this man.
yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
but
Okay.
see, like where my like I completely agree. Like it's
mm,
literally man, it's Galaxy Man, but
yeah,
Galaxy man.
but the thing like my negative side of that is like I want to see James Gunn like direct one person. This movie felt like
he
another
was
group,
doing, yeah,
which is
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like that's not tight to
Yeah.
me. Like it's Superman, not Superman and Friends. You know what I'm saying? So that's my knock on that. Like it's just like it's like damn, bro, you really just made a big Guardians of the Galaxy with like super focus on Star Lord this time instead of you know what I'm saying?
I get you. Now that make no, I you know why I never
I
think about
feel
it like that.
like,
You're right. You're right. DJ Spin. That's a
damn,
W take.
I
That's a
wanna,
W take.
He said spoil
I
this
wanna,
shit.
He
No.
said, no, no, we're not going like that. We're not
what?
going like that.
I agree with that take. The only thing that I will say is that was different from this is I feel like I feel like the Justice Society. Well, actually, nah. Damn, because I can't even say it was like
He needed
there
that
was
more.
more
They got
Superman in
more up.
it,
Yeah,
but
that's a
it
fact.
felt like Lois Lane got her shine. Mr. Terrific got more shine than what's his name, Guy Gardner.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, so I think they all. I think it is slightly different from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie because when we saw the Guardian movies, they interacted a lot with each other. With this one, it was like separate interactions, but it was
Yeah.
still a lot of Guardian esque where they would come together and do shit. So yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I do wish it was more of the Superman aspect of like him doing more shit. Cause like when we saw Superman do shit, especially the action scenes, he was getting the shit done. This
Nah,
shit bigger than Superman.
he getting done though. Like I'm not trying to spoil the movie. What was he getting done? We didn't see him do anything.
I
He
For me it was the fight scenes. For me it was the fight. Like when he was
Okay.
when he was fighting the because it's in the trailer when he was fighting the fucking the minions, right? And he
right.
was spinning around with them niggas, bro. I was like, okay, he doing Superman moves. When he was
Superman shit.
throwing, when he grabbed old bitch leg and was like, bow, bow. I was
Right.
like, that bitch dead,
That
bro.
sound
No normal bitch.
crazy. Grabbed his leg and said, "Bow, bow." That's crazy,
Like I'm
bro.
not joking, bro. She was hurt, bro. She was
Yeah, nah, she
done.
was going through it. She was going through
But
it.
like,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
it's hard. Like I said, I'm not a Superman fan. I'm not like I think he's too Boy Scout. I think really when it comes down to it, the nigga don't get the job done until Lois Lane dies. Then he want to try to euthanize everybody. Then he want to go, oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go both blow for blow. And
yeah,
granted, I know niggas have their gripe about Batman saying that nigga don't kill, and he's literally the problem why niggas get out. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, it's Batman. Come on
He,
now. Like, come on now. It's
already a
Batman.
bro. But nah, like
But
Superman, like he's not like you know what I'm saying. He's not fucking Bruce Lee. You know, like I wasn't expecting him to have like a crazy arsenal of like
mhm.
moves
he
and
don't
shit.
have moves. He don't
He's
have
just
moves.
supposed
When
to do abnormal human shit. So,
Yeah.
bro, what's
but
the movie with
it's not
is
enough.
it Justice League Red Sun or Superman Red Sun? The one where it's like the Soviet Union
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
Batman.
That's a red. So yeah,
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 bro, Batman set up them red lanterns and was
yeah,
whooping this nigga ass.
yeah,
He
yeah.
was
He
beating
was
the
giving
dog
him
shit
the
out that
hands. He said, "Hey, bro, equal playing field,
nigga.
strength wise. These
This ain't
bad
what
boys
you
right
want,
here.
big dog.
This ain't what you want." He said, "This." Oh no, sir. No, sir. So I mean, nah, I agree. I agree. But I think that it was a lot that like I think DJ kind of hit the nail on the head with that one is I think that it's done a lot of good, but there's so
Mm.
many different things that could have been done better. I mean, from me, like I said, I was big on that CGI part on it. Like I said, the fights were fine, but some of those parts in CGI,
Yeah,
they could have cleaned that up. They could have cleaned that up, and they just chose to say fuck it. So
I
when you
think
have that
this
type
is
of task, yeah,
I think this is a good question to ask y'all because we're all fans. In
Mhm.
some way, shape, or form, we're all fans. So we're coming in this being more critical on our ratings and stuff and how we view the movie. If you weren't a fan, like you ain't know shit about Superman going in, would the movie have been good? Like, what would your rating have been then? Like, you ain't know shit about
Oh, if
Superman. You
I
ain't
ain't
know
know
shit
shit
about
about Superman, this bitch
yeah.
like a
Well,
5.
damn,
It's a five.
damn,
This bitch a
bro. That
5.
Oh,
damn.
a
That's a hot
five.
take. That's a
Yeah,
hot
yeah, yeah,
take.
yeah, yeah, bro. I jumped on that
Wow,
real quick.
five, bro. Wow, five.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you gotta think about it. If I'm looking at that, I'm like, all right, where did this dog come from? At first, where's the dog come from? He's supposed to be the only person. What type of planet he came from? He been here for 3 years. What's happened like this? Why is this thing able to beat him up at this certain what's name and beat him up this bad? Why has he got this robotic thing? How are these robotic things coming out the ground? Like I'm only talking. By the way, y'all, I'm only talking about things that was in the trailer. I'm sticking to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know where his Lex came from. You know where his Lex Fortune came from. Like there's so many different things that I'm like the Justice Gang. Where's the other people? If this guy said that he's with the core, where's the core? Like it's a lot of stuff that like I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? And all this shit is just going at high speeds.
It is. It is. It is like a. It's paced very like fast or like faster than like normal DC
Yeah,
movies or normal comic book movies are, which I kind of give Gunn a little bit of credit for the that's for the experienced fans. But if I'm just
yeah.
like a casual like, oh shit, it's a Friday night, I'm going to see Superman because I think I know who Superman is. Like I'm definitely giving it a seven.
Okay.
Yes. If I don't know shit about comics, I don't know shit about Marvel. I don't know shit about DC, and I just go in the seven. Yes, I'd give it a solid
Hold
seven
on.
because I agree with your statement when you say you don't know about that. But see, that would be me if I like if I'm asking questions. Like if I'm not a nerd and I'm just going like like a child, right? Comes in and is just watching. It's like I'm just thinking the action was there. The shit was there.
Action was
I'm
there.
not really
Yeah.
I'm leaving with a lot of questions like who are these people?
Okay.
Which I think in
I'm gonna say
return
6.5 or 7.
makes you want to go, who are these people? I'm gonna go search up who is
Right.
Superman? Who is Lex?
Right.
Who
I
like
mean,
who
but no,
are
but
these
here,
people?
but here's the thing though.
Mm,
I'm not. You're now you're buying into what is coming afterwards. I just
yeah.
we're talking about just a standalone movie.
Yeah,
I
straight
say
one.
seven.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
seven, yeah, seven.
Okay,
I
so
give it a seven.
how y'all going to say a 7 when you said as you all being fans, and if
An
y'all really
eight.
want to be harsh,
It's
y'all
a
would
eight.
give it
Eight.
7 or
Yeah,
8.
if
So
I'm being just a casual, like it's a seven. Like it's a good watch. It's short.
okay,
It's consistent action. The dry
Mhm.
parts are like still fairly entertaining. It's like, what more could you really ask for out of a movie? The character's handsome. It's funny. They make dirty jokes throughout the joint. Like, and all the comic book tropes are there. Like,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
You
I,
so
know, it's crazy. I
really
gave
much
I,
more, except for the shit that I'm asking for.
I didn't know
Shouldn't have
shit
answered, right?
about the Guardians of the Galaxy until the first movie, and I gave that a fucking. I think I gave that a 7 or 8. I didn't know shit going into the movie. I just thought it was funny. I was like, all right, cool. Like I ain't know any of the characters, and then I went and looked them up. So
This is
I did
basically
the yeah, basically the same thing. That's why I give it the same rating because I know from the experience of how the movies are, but like I said, going in, I'd give it a 5 is crazy, James. That is crazy, bro. That's crazy.
five is
That's
like,
that you're being crazy.
no,
Nigga. You're like this shit was ass.
like that means you enjoyed nothing except for Superman. Like, and
Yeah.
they gave you like
Nah,
that's the
bro.
only thing you liked about the
The
movie.
five, the five, the five. No, that doesn't mean that. That just means that it's mid. If we give it out of
That's
10, technically that
Is
means
it
it would be mid to
is it
me. Like
mid?
if I was a person that was going to see it, I like the Superman scenes,
You
right?
said
But
okay.
also
like
I'm a movie buff
Wonder
too,
Woman
though.
2. Like that's a five.
No,
That's
you have Guardians
No, no,
one.
no, 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 no. He
No, no,
didn't
no,
give
no, no,
Guardian a
no,
5.
no.
He
We're
gave
talking
the
about the
Superman movie. Yeah.
Superman. No, okay. Context has it. Look, if the Superman movie
He
if
said
the
chill,
super
Jay.
if I came in there and I didn't know anything about Superman and I went to go watch this movie and I said, I would give it a 5. I think the action is on point, right? If I'm thinking about it, I think the action on point. I think the dog is a plus, depending on how you feeling about being black and that, like those the characters, sure, Miss Terrific, great. But look, if I'm also don't know anything and I'm going here to see Superman beat ass, there's another thing that a lot of people told me that are not fans. Why is Superman constantly getting his ass beat?
He
I
was
didn't like
the
this
whole
shit.
movie.
Like, bro, like getting his ass beat. Also, why is there so much love scenes? Why is this love scenes drawn out? And when I hear those people,
Damn
I'm like,
niggas hate
oh,
love.
hey, look, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
yeah.
bro. Hey, all I'm saying is, gang. All I'm saying is that we said as a person, and especially if I'm just a fan that don't know anything, like you know what I'm saying, I'm going to see Superman beat ass. And what did I get? I got Superman getting his ass beat,
Fact.
and I got a bitch that he loved when he can just be doing other shit. That, and I'm not gonna look. That was a heavy part of it. Like that's not cap. Like the love part was heavy of it, like the human of him. So that's what I'm saying, based off when I hear other people saying it. But for me, I enjoyed it. I liked it, Rob. We already said that. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
that's what I'm
YN
saying. Five.
don't know
Five,
Superman
you
going
right.
to see
Soon that
this.
YN don't know Superman.
Hey,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying, Pac. A
Hey,
YN
bro.
not gonna know about Superman. He don't give a fuck about this man. He gonna be like, why Shorty got his
Hey, bro.
his underwear outside his pants? You know, I mean, we hear it
Yeah.
like I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm
Hey,
speaking
look. Hey,
facts,
look.
but all right,
Five.
all right,
Five. Hey, look. Five is a crazy take. I say.
okay,
I say six at the lowest. At the
At the
lowest.
lowest, bro. At
At
the
the
lowest.
okay.
lowest.
I
Cause
can
like,
respect
to
y'all
be fair,
six.
to
I
be
can
fair,
respect y'all
right?
six. Mhm.
Superman, like niggas be thinking Superman don't get his ass beat. Superman get his ass beat like quite often, actually. Y'all niggas need to go
You're
back and
right.
watch the fucking
Yeah,
shit.
nah,
That
sure,
nigga be
nah, you're
getting
right.
boxed. Darkseid
Yeah,
show up, get his ass beat. Lobo showed up, get his ass beat. Bizarro showed up, get his ass beat. Lex
Don't want
show
none
up,
of that dark
he
side
getting
work.
his ass beat by what's his name?
Dark side work.
Doom. You got
Bro,
Doomsday. You got Doomsday too. You
bro,
got
yeah,
Doomsday.
Doomsday. Like
Yeah.
Superman take L's. Superman take a lot of fucking L's.
Right, but here's the thing. And
Users.
to be honest,
He
he
owe
don't
it
have
so
hands like
because
that.
like
Magic
he
users. That's
fucking
true.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
He
Yeah.
so when Superman
What
fight,
the hell
if
is he supposed to do? Like,
growing up, I remember Superman when he would do his fights, he would normally
Yeah.
get his ass beat and then come back with like it's like what's the shit the hero trope of okay, now I'm stronger, now I'm not powered up, but like I gotta defeat this person. I gotta
Yeah.
get I gotta lay pause to the person. Compared to Batman, where it was like, all right, the nigga just trying to outsmart and outthink you and shit. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, going in, I know Superman
Oh,
lore. You said at
somebody.
least he knows go. At least he owns
Oh,
Goku.
somebody
Hey,
bringing anime
hey,
to the chat.
hey, hey,
Hold
hey,
on.
hey, hey, hey! Too much dip on your chip. Calm down.
Nah. Hold on. Hold on.
Calm down.
Nah. Hey, Zo, I agree with you, gang. You right. When they get to
What's
that
up?
point, Superman is packing Goku up. We putting him on a circle.
Superman's packing
James,
Goku
James,
up. What are
James,
we doing?
James. I will leave right now. I
Wait,
will leave right now.
wait. We talk about like
These niggas fought Yamcha and thought it was Goku and almost fucking died. I don't want to hear shit.
we talk about corn sweat Superman, or we talk about just like
No, we're talking about just Superman.
Oh, I'm about to
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cornerback getting
Superman
packed
is
up,
getting cold, bro.
boy. Cornerback getting packed up. Cornerback getting packed up. But no. Nigga went last 1
Bruh.
second in that movie. Yeah, but no, I'm about to say, good look, good look. But no, like, yeah, I'm about to say, Superman from the comics,
Mhm.
legit Superman is beating Goku. I'm standing on that
I don't
because okay,
But
talk to him,
hold on,
Black Dynamite. Talk
Superman
to
ain't
him.
really Superman don't really be universal though. He not really universal. Goku
Bruh, what
universal,
he
bro.
no he no the no. I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to go ahead and go dig in this bag. Gold Superman, as far as the gold
Uh-huh.
era, apparently he was so strong that he could blow like win and take
Pause.
out a whole
No diddy.
universe. Nah, I don't give a fuck about it. If he like that, he like that. I don't know what kind of freaky shit he on.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah,
Money.
but no, Dragon Ball. I hate Superman argument. Superman is bullshit. Get Dragon Ball Evolution
Not
go.
Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Evolution, bro.
So we need you back in this shit, man, because you proving some
Bruh.
points. You beating Goku Evolution, man. What are you talking about?
Hey, bro.
But no, dead ass. No, seriously, go. You gotta understand, like Black Dynamite said, Goku has limits. His whole thing is to surpass limits. People forget that Superman puts a mental block on his head, so he won't be as strong because he will take all this shit out. He doesn't have a limit.
Sound like a hoe ass nigga to me. Get him
Yeah,
out of here.
yeah.
Get him out
Hey,
of here.
hey, that yeah.
Hey,
It sound like a whole ass
time
nigga
out.
till you don't want to be a whole ass nigga.
Time out. Time out. Time
Oh,
out. Time out. Cause I don't know how true this shit is, right? Cause I done been seeing niggas talk about this shit. They said every iteration of Dragon Ball that has come out, that means GT, everything. That nigga said that shit canon. Or some parts of that shit, all of that shit is canon. He said
It's
everything is
not
canon.
canon, bro. It's not canon, bro. It doesn't make
So
sense in the
are we
storyline.
still keeping that? Cause hey, Luffy was in
Yes.
that motherfucker too.
No, bruh. No, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas dragging that. That's not the case. Come on now. Don't bring the anime. You
Hey,
know I be on that anime shit heavy. So do you. But you tripping
hey,
like big
bro.
shoes, cuz.
Hey,
No.
bro.
But nah, but hey, Black Dynamite said y'all sound like Lex. Haters.
I hate this nigga, bro. Ain't no, bro. You're not about to sit here. Like, I done said some crazy hot takes, but you not about to sit here and say Superman is going up against Goku, bro. That's
Superman is
not a
beating Goku.
thing, bro.
Superman is
Nah,
beating
bro.
Goku. What
I will
what
die on
what
that
okay,
hill, bro.
what thing can Superman do what Goku could do when Superman is literally unlocked? Which is where you can say Superman was a Superman Prime, where he actually when he goes and he just doesn't give a fuck and he has absolutely no weaknesses.
So we're
He's
talking like Berserk,
versus
like just bloodlust,
not,
bloodlust Superman,
not
right?
bloodlust, just him not giving a fuck. Like not him not worrying about everything in his background. That nigga is broke, dog. That man is broke.
I mean, but it's also like taking like two
But
different fighting styles. Like Goku is the
yeah,
he's
it's
the
like
master of
the
kung
power.
fu.
The thing is I hate comparing fucking Dragon Ball to other shit because the power
It's like
scaling
oh,
it's a be a problem. I hate that shit because you can't compare shit to Dragon Ball. It's
no, they
hard as
talking that
fuck,
shit. They talking that shit. I can't.
bro.
Zoe say I can't see how Goku can win. I agree. Superman can literally lobotomize Goku. That's a fact. They say Superman only lost on purpose when he fights, and he only loses because he lets it happen. I hate this guy. That is very true. But yeah, talk back down. What are we talking about, bro?
We
What are we
act
talking about,
like
bro?
the only reason Goku ever died is because his heart failed. Like, come on, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what are we talking about here? What are we
Goku been no. Goku been seeing that fucking endless dragon with that fucking bean head halo on his head many a times. If he don't have that bean head halo to bring him back to
if
life, that man been dead a
Doomsday
long
could
time
kill
ago.
Superman, then what are we talking about?
You said what? I mean,
What-
you're talking about Goku. Goku died from a heart attack.
that's what I'm
Luffy
saying.
survived a heart attack.
I'm saying
I
he
don't want to hear
back
that,
though. When he back though, he came back Ultra Instinct on the nigga. Like, what is he
Bruh.
gonna do if you can't land a hit? Like,
Bruh.
what are you gonna
yeah.
do?
Right. What can you do when you can land a hit? But there's nothing that Goku can do to affect Superman.
In fact, I mean, you can
Right.
whoop his head.
If anything, Superman could just be like, you know what? Fuck this entire universe and fuck this entire existence and go crazy and wipe out all of them.
Hold on. Here's the other thing we're not getting.
And
Superman
breathe
don't got
out.
hands.
He
Superman
don't.
It
don't got
doesn't
hands.
matter. It
That
doesn't
yes,
matter.
nigga. I'm telling Goku puts the paws on that nigga.
Die
I'm
from high
bro. You get
cholesterol.
my nigga,
Look,
my nigga,
look.
my nigga. Right? He's got Superman got super strength. As we seen, we just talked about Red Sun. Right? Batman gave that nigga to work when he had no powers. So we're talking
Because
straight
he's
hands.
allowing it to happen. This is the thing.
No,
Batman said it himself. Batman said it himself in many episodes. He's like, yo, you can take me out if you really want to.
yeah, no, 100%.
Batman knows that for a fact.
But he
So
don't.
But
that's what I'm saying.
iteration, I'm
That's what
saying that iteration of Batman, right, versus Superman. Superman was trying to kill Batman, so Batman had to use the sun to stop him.
But here's the thing. I can tell you, like you said, I can
Mhm.
tell you how many ways of how in that movie where Superman could literally would have flown up to the fucking sky,
Oh yeah, and
crashed down to Earth,
just murked him.
and
Yeah,
the entire what's his name. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to
and
hear
murked him.
that.
And murked
That's
him.
bad
And murked
writing.
him. No.
It's
I
bad
agree.
writing.
I agree. I
Like,
agree.
outside
But
of
what I'm
bad
saying is
writing.
that
Go
nigga
ahead.
doesn't have hands. So
He
like, if
don't
we're
need
talking,
to have hands.
bro, I'm trying. When it comes to straight, because we all know Goku gonna put the paws on him. He not gonna be able to let up.
Right. But
Especially if we're talking two bloodlusted niggas, we're talking two bloodlusted niggas.
okay. So
The only like what's in Superman's arsenal that really sets him aside from our average like hero. There we see it. We see versions of Superman in other iterations of
durability,
comics.
right? But durability, peak, and all these ones have
Mhm.
a cap on them. That's the thing. There's only really almost literally one that doesn't have a cap on them. And when he didn't have that cap, there was absolutely nothing in the verse that can go there. We're talking about a nigga that pulled time.
Respect.
like, like, time, bro. Like,
Respect.
like, I mean, I get you, right? Like, sure, you're absolutely right. You can
Yes.
say that, but you can know what, Nate? You can go against. You can go. We can go against motherfucking niggas uh from what is it called? What's the fucking called? Karate Kid. Maybe like 3 years old, know all this shit. That nigga run
Mm.
up to you, he gonna do all that fancy shit, and if you hit that nigga once, Yu Hakusho style, that nigga is crying. It doesn't matter at a certain point. Like, that's just what it is. You can do all that fancy hoo ha, motherfucker, like you Johnny Bravo, but you gonna get smoked. That's it.
I'm thinking like Superman is
So
like
here's
compared
the
to
thing:
like Dragon Ball Z terms, like he's Broly ish fighting style without the saying like
the
diagnosis.
rage and shit.
Like he's not gonna pick up on moves as he goes on. Like he's not gonna, you
Yeah.
know what
like
I'm saying?
Derek Lewis, hey, so my guy. He watches
Like
this too.
Derek Lewis,
Like Derek Lewis, hey, that's my guy for sure.
like he's
Okay,
just gonna be throwing haymakers. It's like, bro, like that is not enough, bro. We're talking about Goku, bro. Like, come on, man.
I agree. I
know
agree. It's not.
We know it's
I agree.
body. Then if he get Ultra Instinct going, you know what I'm
If
saying?
you would have said
If
anybody
anything,
else, if you
Oh,
would have said
no,
anybody
bro.
else, James, if you would have said anybody
Goku
else in the
getting
universe,
packed.
I would have agreed. But the only reason is because of all this shit that we've seen and the fact that, like I said, this nigga said the nigga who make the shit said that the shit there are like GT and all that shit is canon. So you have to take Goku's
Okay.
Superman ain't got
right?
no, he ain't got no spirit bomb, bro. Straight up, the universe love Goku,
Right, but you got somebody that can wipe out multiple universes.
And
but they
we're talking bloodlust. So that's like
Bruh,
combining fucking
bruh.
Super Saiyan
How
4
they don't love
energy.
Superman like
you
that.
fight you fight you fighting
They don't
you
love him like
look, I'm gonna put it like this. Goku has never been against anybody in itself that he actually had to fight one on one that absolutely could absolutely create his entire universe.
that. I mean,
Like universal, like what's the names? Superman at that prime, and I will find the comic for both of you niggas so y'all can go ahead and see it and be like, what the fuck? They were scared of this nigga. Like how somebody that creates that scared, like that's broke, bro. I hate to say this, and I'm telling y'all, peak Superman is broke. There's a reason why I came on this joint. And I said I don't like these two characters for real, for real. And I mean, for the record, yes, I don't like these two characters for real, for real. Bruce and fucking Superman. They are written horrible. I fuck with the characters
Yeah,
in
they
itself,
are.
but
They
they are
very much
written
are.
horrible. There's
Hello.
no consistency. So
Hello.
that's what it
Mm-mm.
is. So that I mean, I feel you. I get it as an anime nigga. It took me a while to accept it, but I had to go ahead and take that humble pie.
Nah.
Fuck 'em.
I don't think Goku or GT Goku is stronger than Master Instinct Goku.
I don't think so either.
Because like as we seen, bro, niggas, the fucking gag in the community is what's that nigga? What's the nigga that Vegeta trained during the match to become Super Saiyan 1? What's his name?
Hey, oh,
They said that, bro, the gag is that nigga can beat Super Saiyan 4, and that shit pisses me off so much because it's like, bro, it's Super Saiyan 4, bro. Y'all need to stop playing with Super Saiyan 4. But yeah,
Some more love, bro. They gotta show us some more love. They gotta do it
they
right.
do.
yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
like right
but
as of right now, I'm not caught up on the manga. But from what I heard, Beast Gohan whooped all their asses.
These
well,
old,
you know
Or
what?
correction. I heard it was Broly. Controlled Super Saiyan Broly was actually whooping Master Ultra Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta. And it wasn't until Gohan stepped in that the nigga got stopped. That's what I heard.
What are you
That's what I
talking
heard.
about? And far what? You're talking about what?
In the manga right now.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know, but I mean, it's always been
Because
like
you
that,
seen the
though.
cover for it, right? The cover it shows
Nah,
all of them. Yeah, it
yeah,
shows Goku, Ultra or Master Ultra Instinct Goku,
sparring. That
Ultra
sound hype.
Ego
Yeah,
Vegeta,
he's
controlled Vegeta or
mhm.
controlled Broly, Beast Gohan, and Orange Piccolo, and
Okay.
they're all sparring.
I would say, hold on. We are absolutely gotten away from DC Comics, not Comics in general. But I will say this. As far as Gohan, people forget that Gohan, out of just raw base ability, is the strongest person. And the
Yes,
reason why I
thank
say that,
you,
I'm
bro.
about to say the reason why I say
Dog.
that is because in every type of cycle, when it comes to being that nigga, eventually He is always the one to show up. Even the tournament of power, y'all. Y'all watched it. What's the name and how he went with those wolves? That did
Nigga.
not fucking happen. The
Nigga.
manga, you know what happened.
Oh
She
my
went. She went
God,
to her
bro.
Broly mode. Nobody could see him, and my man stepped up and said, "Look, there's only one real legendary sand right here, nigga. What's up?
Yes,
Walk you
Get
bro.
it
up."
right.
That's what
Get it
happened.
Like on everything, bro. You know the problem with Dragon Ball. I love Dragon
Thank
Ball,
you,
don't get me wrong, but the problem with fucking Dragon Ball be the fucking fans because they swear to God that Goku can't
fans.
take an L and they can't have a universe without Goku. The shit is called Dragon Ball. It's not called like Naruto. It's not called like fucking Goku. It's called Dragon Ball, nigga. This nigga Gohan was set up to be stronger than Goku.
Look, that's
He
it,
hit Super Saiyan 2 before any of them niggas.
Fact.
And they had,
bro.
and he, what he do? Once again, take a back seat to fucking Goku. All right, Goku had to save the day. Okay, cool, I get it. Then we get to the Buu saga. Literally, Supreme Kai said, "You are destined to be that nigga." What happened?
Oh
Goku
man,
ends up doing this shit.
Man, that shit is
Oh
so.
my God, bro. I hate
Whack.
that shit for that
Whack.
fucking arc, bro. They really let this nigga. And then what happened? We get to Super. This nigga studying because of Chi Chi. Fuck Chi Chi. Your ass in the mix, nigga.
Get up in the mix. My man, go DJ. Go ahead. What you was about to say, brother?
No, I was just about to say, like, come on, bro. Like, well, first of all, going back to the Cell Saga, like, imagine a group of grown ass men looking at him like, "Hey, big bro, save us!" Like,
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
like,
Come on, bro.
I can never, I will never understand how they wrote it
Preaching the Bible
in
on
like
Sunday.
this, bro. Like this man, y'all was getting whooped by Cell Juniors. Like, what the fuck y'all think Cell was gonna do to y'all? Cell,
Hey, no,
Talk that shit, bro.
All right. We speaking too much facts. Go back to it.
But I'm
Get
glad how
back
they
to
do
it.
Gohan, bro. I'm glad they let Beast Gohan turn up, bro. Because they've been doing Gohan dirty for so long,
So
bro.
long.
Thank you. No. Zora got it right. Even Bruce let fucking Terry, or even Bruce stepped down and let Terry be Batman. A nigga got to take the mantle, bro. A nigga got to take the
Eventually, you
mantle.
got to give it up. You got to give it up, bro. You got to.
Bro. Nah, that's a fact. Okay. All right. So hold on. Okay. Now to pivot, bring it back. That was a little sidebar. Maybe we need to have an anime joint.
We gotta have an anime talk, bro. We gotta have
we got an anime talk, the hot takes. So all right. So I guess after this point, we know
You want to fight in this tournament for me? Like this nigga.
Hey, that's a clip.
Hey, little bro. And then, yo, hold up. Not even to fucking get, bro, the shit that pissed everybody off. This nigga Goku said, "Hey, yo, Cell, take this Zenzu being big dog. Take this Fent right quick." Like, bro, what the fuck?
Go fight my son.
Go fight my son. Power the fuck up, bro. What?
You're right. I mean, look, I'm done. I'm done talking about that, bro. I'm done talking about that. But yeah, like yes, okay, all right. So, all right. Now we got to go back. Let's go back. So
all right.
those were all the Superman talks. Now, my question is, how soon do you think that it will be a Justice League movie? Right now, because right now they're doing it like unlimited. I think we all agree on that. They're just popping and dropping people. So when are we gonna get one? So go ahead, Cryptic. Go ahead.
4 or 5 movies. No, I wasn't raising my hand. I was 4 or 5 movies. Okay. Reason being, James Gunn is setting up for a bigger universe. He's definitely setting up with him introducing all the characters. Mr. Terrific. A lot of people didn't know about Mr. Terrific. I didn't learn about him until like it was like later, like my high school. So a lot of niggas didn't know. I knew he was that nigga. I knew he was that nigga. I knew he was like smart as fuck. Okay. He's basically Reed for DC. Like that nigga a genius. And I knew he was that, and the fact that he's known for leading the Justice League in his comics too. Like he didn't even want the position; he was given it.
Yeah,
that's how that nigga is. So I can see them leading up. We're going to see the TV show for the Green Lantern Corps. I can see them doing some shit. I see them going in. The only thing is, eventually we got to have a Batman movie. We gotta have something.
Yeah. So that's what Black Dynamite said, and I agree. After the Brave and the Bold, and that's the one that the script is struggling the most on, apparently. And people are
because it's hard. It's not an easy thing to do. You would think that it'd be it's just easy to bring in Batman, but he's got to bring that grit He's got to bring
Yeah.
that like,
Look.
all right, that detectiveness that because it's two characters, just like how they did with Superman, Clark Kent. You got to play
Mhm.
both characters. You got to play Bruce. Bruce got to be a pimp for real.
He said, "Nah, hold
You
on.
can't come off like that.
All right. All I'm saying is this. Here go the hot take.
Yeah, what's up?
Batfleck was the best Batman. Not Bruce, the best Batman.
Mm,
Batfleck was
yes,
that
yes, yes,
man.
yeah.
I don't give
Action,
a fuck
yeah.
what nobody
When he
say.
when he
Gotta
beat them
respect
niggas asses in the warehouse, yes, yes.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. That
Facts.
warehouse scene throws it over the top for sure.
crazy.
Yeah.
Even how he pivoted in the
Bro, he had
shadows and stuff
that
like
nigga
that.
head in the had that nigga head in the ground.
He said, "No,
Which
that's
is
what I'm
funny
about to
because
say."
the fight scene, bringing it back to Superman, the fight scene that they did
Mhm.
with Superman, and they just kept like it was a lot of heads in the ground and legs.
Collaborative.
Niggas was doing the Scorpion, bro. They niggas was legs over their head and shit, just getting
Yeah,
tossed around. Like, so I can see them doing really well with the
with
Batman
that.
shit if they do shit like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree.
I think like in terms of like when do we see a Justice League movie,
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely say 2030, depending on
2030.
how they timeline it.
Yeah.
Five
So
more
he could
movies.
set up,
Yep, that's
yeah,
5.
like 5 years, like you said, like. But the thing is like dog, and it's super pressure on DC, super pressure on DC
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
we already seen them try to do the universe
Mm-hmm.
and it
and it
failed,
fucked
and it
up. Yep.
failed, and
Nah.
they ended up rushing their Justice League movie just because the Superman and Batman's were somewhat popular at the time.
Yep.
Yep.
So it all depends. I mean, I was gonna say this earlier talking about Superman, but since we here again, like James Gunn is kind of like the last pivotal shift in Marvel. So he definitely understands how to put together a team up movie. All his movies are team up movies anyway. But
Yeah.
he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is now, like if you're at the helm and you got to introduce all these characters and then make it tight, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to do that in 5 years is somewhat of a tall task, only because they failed before. Like you fighting an uphill battle, bro. And we don't want to see like I like how they introduced Superman. Like we already kind of
Mhm.
know who Superman is. Like the backstory wasn't like overly like portrayed. So I
Mhm.
hope they take that same approach with Batman because like Hazard saying like, or I don't know if that was Hazard or OTG, but like, bro, we don't want to see his people get shot in the alley again. We don't care, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm tired of seeing that shit. We
We don't care
know
about
Yeah,
Batman.
yeah. Y'all
we don't
not
care
tired of
about
y'all
Martha
not
Wayne.
tired of watching his people die. That's what Pac
Yeah,
said.
like
Like,
we don't
Yeah.
come
care
on,
about that,
bro.
bro. My
Nah, that's a
mother's not
fact.
for real.
What? Nah. Martha! Why you say that name, bro? Shut your ass
Martha.
up.
Right. Shut your ass up. That
Could have
Martha
L'd
shit
that
was
nigga
dumb as
out,
hell,
bro.
bro.
Talking
Could
about
have
Bruh,
L
Martha.
cuz
what?
out.
We don't
That's
care,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
So I'm giving it about 4 or 5 years,
Okay.
depending on how they set it up, like, and how they introduce the next big, the
Yeah,
next big
Big
pillar
deal.
for Justice League. So
Yeah.
we'll
Okay.
see, we'll see.
what
But it's an uphill battle. It's an uphill
Nah,
yeah.
for
battle.
sure.
I
They
think
can't
James Gunn is
fumble
the
it.
only one that can do it though.
He gonna have to.
He gonna have to, yeah.
He
Ain't
don't,
the only
because
one.
like you just said that like you said the whole thing about him making good team up movies, and I last weekend me and James was talking about it. I was
Mhm.
explaining how James Gunn like the reason why a lot of the Marvel movies were funny was because Marvel copied James Gunn's humor into a lot of those movies,
Which
and then he
is
got kicked out. And then what ended up happening was when that happened, they tried to copy it without the nigga, and it didn't work.
it's whack.
Look at all the Thor
Yeah.
movies. Them shits was whack. Them
Yeah.
shits was whack for real.
Whack.
So it's like
His fits whack.
I think now that they don't have him,
All right.
I think that they can do a good thing. And I think now that
Yeah.
James Gunn is over here, as long and someone did bring it up, as long as Warner Brother doesn't put because I think that was one of James Gunn's stipulations when he came over to Warner Brothers was like, I have to have full creative control. Let me do my thing.
Let him
And
cook.
then
Yep.
I agree to come over. If not, then I'm not doing it because that was like the biggest thing with the Snyderverse. I mean, yeah,
Yep.
it wasn't the
And
greatest thing, but it could have been good.
they gotta keep Batman out of the nasty CGI fights, bro. Like
Yeah,
how
yeah.
they incorporate Batman.
He's
I
got to
know,
be
I know
hand
we're
to
kind of
hand.
pivoting again, but like not even just the hand to hands, just like bro, like however they introduce the real less comical retro futuristic
Mhm.
world, Like Metropolis is like we were saying earlier, like sunny, bright, like, oh, look at this nice place. Like, how are you gonna get into the darkness of DC that is Batman, that is somewhat of the Flash, that is Green Lantern, that is Watchmen? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you
Yeah.
tell that story when James Gunn has historically been a bright, fancy, flashy director?
Yeah, I get that. I
Mm.
mean, that's something to think about. And also, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit some of the comments too. But Black Dynamite did say that earlier about we don't need to see all that shit happen again. But he said in a total
Yeah.
something. So it sounds like for most people on board, we don't want to see that nigga family get smoked in the alley again.
Nah.
It's over, bro. We know.
Right. That's why I think that's why they're going with Brave and the Bold, and I like that.
It was the same
And
thing with the Superman shit too. Like
Hard
them,
though.
yeah,
I didn't want to see, Superman grow up. Like I'm tired of that. As a fan, I know.
I
yeah.
hated the mom and pop scene that was in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
spoiler alert. I'm sorry, y'all, but I hated that
No,
shit.
it's in the trailer.
Nah,
It's
I
in the
fuck
trailer.
with
You
it. I
good?
fuck with.
You
I'm about to
good?
say I fuck with that. See,
I mean,
even though
like
it's good.
they did it good until they didn't. Like,
Yeah.
it was. I was like, come on, bro.
I felt like the mom could have been a little better. The dad scene when he gave him the talk was good, but I feel like the
that's the
mom
scene I hated.
could have been a
That's
little bit better. Really, you didn't like that?
I fuck with the whole
no,
scene. I ain't gonna lie.
bro. There'll never be another dad scene than Uncle Ben and Spider-Man 1. It's
Yeah.
literally that same thing over and
It
over.
does, and you know it's crazy. A
I
lot
feel
of
that.
the problem is a lot of like superheroes that have those like beginnings. It's really
Mhm.
similar. They're really fucking similar. It's hard to break them apart when it comes to
Yeah,
like the talks and
Ooh.
shit.
I
he
said,
did it
oh,
though. Like I said, like it was good until it wasn't. Like right,
Yeah,
like at the end when he starts like doing like the whole crying shit, and then the mom comes and throws the comic relief in. It's like we could have just did the dramatic without the comic relief and the extra.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
So
it's good
yeah.
until it's not. Like
So that's the thing people are talking about with James Gunn.
damn, I want
That's
to
another
say
thing I
that.
want to talk about that too. James Gunn. People were complaining about like how James Gunn has everybody trying to be the comic relief. It's sometimes too
it's
comical,
too
and I see
much.
that, and I think I agree it's too much.
Yeah,
I agree. After seeing it, I think it's too much. I mean,
Especially like
yeah.
I thought they did a good job in the movie of like humanizing. Like that's probably my biggest
Oh,
takeaway from this joint.
fire.
They did a good job in the movie of humanizing Superman, but then you just throw like the slapstick joke on there. It's like, damn, you killing it, and then it's like
Hmm.
one
Yeah.
too
Then it's
much,
gone.
one too much.
he's
Yep, it's
known for
gone.
that, but it doesn't need that many. Like
Yeah, yeah,
he's
I
Exactly.
known for like random jokes in
over the
his
top.
comics and in the animations, but like it doesn't need that many to be in the movie. And I think I feel like James Gunn is good at like looking at the comments and seeing what people are saying, and I think
Mhm.
from here he can, like I said, pivot onto a better
Definitely.
thing.
Yeah, I would say I'm checking out these comments too. And OPZ asks at this point, do you think the Bat Family established? And Black Dynamite said no.
I
We'll
think
see.
so. I'm
You think
thinking
they
so.
established?
Wait, you
Okay.
mean like
If we gonna use,
Batgirl and all them, right?
if we gonna
I mean,
the
yeah, because he
family,
mentioned
No,
Batman.
no,
Batman is there, but like I don't know
no.
if the Bat
I don't think
Family.
so.
Yeah, I
If
don't know
it's
the
like
Bat
Brave and the
Family
Bold,
was there.
no, because I
Yeah,
don't think, especially if Superman's only been Superman for 3 years.
yeah, nah, not yet.
yeah.
Not yet.
I'm about to say Batman may be established, but not the
I
Bat Family.
give it 2 or 3 more years of the movie making scene, and then we might see like
The Bat
I feel
Family.
like after Brave and the Bold, then we'll see. Okay, they're going to introduce Batwoman because he's got to have Oracle. But
Yeah,
before that Oracle, it
Mhm.
was it was you know what I'm saying, Master Bruce. You know what I'm saying?
Master Bruce.
Alfred. That Alfred a cold nigga, bro. Don't sleep on Alfred.
I'm
Alfred
Alfred
a
is
thinking
slumper
cold.
I'm
nigga. Bro.
if they basing it if they go off this Superman like just off like structure wise, I'm at least giving him Robin already. Like I'm at
I
least
give
giving him
that.
Robin
I think
already.
I give that. Yeah, for 2 or 3 years.
Batman, Robin,
Do you
and
think he'll be in the Brave and the Bold?
I mean that'll make the most sense. Probably the easiest to translate on screen too.
Mhm. And
But
then and they're
Mm.
playing it. And Black Diamond said they're playing the Teen Titans movie. Well,
yeah,
okay. Well, look.
that's making
I'm
sense.
ready for that. But
I'm really ready
Yeah,
for that.
they should
wait,
go with
which
that.
version of Robin do you think it'll be? Do you think it'll be or the
Nah,
first one,
it's
or
gonna be.
because if it
It's gonna have to be Dick. No Diddy. For Brave and the Bold, it's gonna
I
have to
was
be
gonna
Dick.
say it, but my man
It's
said
gonna, yeah, no Diddy. No Diddy. It's got. Yeah, I
so.
said it
Yeah, it's
got.
gonna have to be the
Okay.
Grayson boys. Like obviously, it's
Yeah.
definitely like the most popular other than Jason, but we already know how Jason's story turns out, so it just makes sense to go Grayson anyway. So You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Red Robin though. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be nice. That would be nice.
yeah.
That's too much
Gotta
catering.
get.
You know what I mean?
That's true. We gotta get the right CGI for Beast
Hey.
Boy.
They
Yeah, I'm
could
not
take
sure
a
how I
little
like
bit of
that
that
Beast Boy
Superman
CGI.
budget for Beast Boy. They should have used save some of that Superman CGI budget for Beast Boy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that's why they had it. That's why they had him wearing the size 10, and then he wore a size 30 when he's playing with the dogs. You know, don't say that. They should have did what they had to do first.
He spent
But
200 million on a proton river. Like, what are we doing?
what are we
I
doing?
think it's just gonna be fucking. I think if they do Beast Boy, it's just gonna be way too much CGI. That shit gonna be looking like fucking
Yeah,
Godzilla out this bitch. Like,
that'd be crazy. I
They could
mean, look, I'm here for
do
it.
it 'cause they did Green Lantern pretty solid, and they had like the engineer from the movie. Like, but
I
when it
thought his
comes to
CGI was good.
like CGI like edits, like that shit could be really bad, bro. It could be
It could be
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, CG, and I realized that. So I mean, all in all, I think that we all kind of came out there more positive than negative with the movie, in my opinion. I think that some of the stuff was overblown after hearing it and going to see it. And I just think niggas need to
Yeah.
understand it's a set. This is a setup movie, and it's okay. It's a setup movie.
it's a nice
Niggas
play.
niggas don't
Yeah,
like setup movies because they want shit already established, but you can't have like you can't go into that direction, especially like you just said, fighting up an uphill battle. You can't have shit like that and then be like expecting shit to be good. Niggas is already
Mhm.
going into the movie theater. This shit about to be ass, bro. Look at the last movies. Like that's what I was thinking. It might be ass, but I had high hopes, and I
Mhm.
still am hopeful for the universe. I have
Yeah,
a
I
lot
Yeah.
of
mean,
gripes,
for this
but
to
yeah,
be the start of the clean slate, bro. Like this is a good first shot for him, bro. Like
mm.
That's what I'm saying. Good first shot. I agree. All right. Well, you
he
look,
couldn't
man.
miss and he didn't miss. He just didn't over exceed. Like
Yeah. Yeah. He right where he. To me, it's one of them things. He right where you need to be. May not be where you want to be, but you're right where you need to be.
said, "Fuck it, I know
Um.
what they like. Fuck it."
So,
Niggas
but
was the
yeah.
fact that niggas was saying that the CW shows for the DC was better than the DC movies. I'm curious to see what niggas say now about the
Oh,
Superman movie
gosh.
I
because they
mean,
like
It's Chan.
yeah, I mean,
I knew the reviews
a
was
little chat.
was very biased and shit. Nigga, you know what's funny? When I saw the scene with the monkeys leading the fucking the hate the Superman
Yeah,
shit,
the box
bro, I was like these the motherfuckers that was saying Superman was bad. It's them niggas right there. It was
for
them
sure.
niggas.
Hello, monkeys.
Yeah, I'm thinking like even when I seen that, like I'm thinking like, yo, this is just James Gunn like shooting at Marvel. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no,
saying?
100%.
Yeah. James gonna definitely shooting that Marvel.
He
All
took
right.
a couple more shots throughout the movie too, but it's all
Yes,
good.
he
It's
did.
all
He
good.
did. He did.
That's all good. Well, look, we are at almost 2 hours.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't want to edit anymore. With that being said, I think this was a good one. I want to continue to do this Sundays. So you guys just come back, let me know. Sorry, DJ, I don't know why the link didn't go out. I actually was texting somebody else like, bro, you ready? You ready? So I looked at the top of the name.
Oh
So that's
shit.
my bad. Yeah, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. And the fact that they talked with me and didn't let me know until later is crazy. But
Mm, mm.
but so with that being said, yeah, we have to do an
You
anime
using
one
that
next.
Lex
Yeah.
Cortex. That's what's going on.
Lex Cortex
Yeah,
foaming out the
yeah.
mouth. So nah, but no, oh yeah, we're gonna get a day when we talk about anime too. Me and Krista was talking about that. Not sure
Bro,
if
we got to, bro. We
DJ
got
want to
to.
jump on that, but I don't know if you've been keeping up with the anime. But with that being said, y'all, well, at the very least, we'll see y'all next Sunday at the very least. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Go ahead,
Yes,
shout
sir.
out y'all tags, everything y'all wanna shout out for sure, and then we go ahead and wrap this thing up.
Go ahead, DJ.
Oh, dang, y'all put it on me. I'm the rookie here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Get at me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everything. FAYSON20MVR. You know what I'm saying? I'ma holler at y'all boys next time. Go play that Clips album if you ain't listened to it. I've been having this bitch on repeat. That Jack Boy came out too, so you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
Swag, go ahead and do that. But you know what I'm saying? Get at me, dog.
Yep. Go
Yes,
ahead, Griffey. I
sir.
know you want to say yes.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir. You know what it
Follow me
is. You know
on
what
P
it
Hub Black Diamond.
is.
Oh,
Oh
he's
my
crazy.
god, bro. Yeah. We got to end this. This got to
Hey,
go.
yo, that nigga
Hey,
wild.
I'm gonna
But
just
no, no,
shout
no.
out for Pack for OTG too. Shout out to the OTG
Yes,
gang
sir.
too.
Yes, sir. But yeah, follow your boy. All social media platforms, Cryptic Savage TTV. You know what I'm saying? We live right now. The homie James. You know what I'm saying? Shout it out. But yeah, we do everything over here. Gaming, anime, hot
Mhm.
takes, whatever you want, we got it.
We got it.
What
So
you
that
need,
being
we
said,
got it.
and that being said, we out.
We out.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.